I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day I'm hustling.
I'm Brian Custer.
Hey, Daddy.
I've been to shot college, so.
Kid's so desperate.
I feel like I can adjust to any style.
I'ma come to fight.
This a dog.
Boxingvoice.com.
I'm the big fish, especially at 147.
I'm the top drawer. You remember that, Adam?
I feel
Boxingvoice.com.
like, Larry Holmes fighting Ali, or Madonna beating up Eric Morales.
Hey, Daddy.
It's been great work. My camp's been tremendous.
This a dog beat.
I took the fight with Fundor. Fundor's a great fighter. He's number 2 in the WBC.
Boxingvoice.com.
I'm hungry. I'll fight anybody in the weight division. I feel like ain't no denying me after this one. I'm just taking care of whoever they put in front of me.
This a
Boxingvoice.com.
dog beat.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs. Solo Dolo, Scarface, no Manolo, but you never know who's going to jump on the morning show. It is Friday morning, 6 a.m. We on time. Yeah, we did it. It's going to be a good day. Matter of fact, let's start this day off right, man. It's Friday, man. Let's start this day off right. I almost forgot, man.
Henry.
Hey, the cash app is open. Hey, the cash app is open.
Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. It's a great day to talk boxing. Nets on the mic, super chat to call in. It's the Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. Like, subscribe. Join the Patreon today.
Yes. Bless. Yes. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Listen, we got some good news to discuss, man. That's why we excited, right? Because it seems like Shakur Stevenson, Eddie Hearn, and even Devin Haney have all agreed to Oscar De La Hoya's terms and small ring requests. So let me show you that information, because this is what we're going to be talking about today. If you're interested, we're talking about that, as well as Tito Mercado, a.k.a. Ernesto Mercado, ranking the division. Also, Gustavo Limons made the second day weight, so the fight with he and Keyshawn will happen. So if you want to talk about that, feel free as well. But let's get into the first Exhibit A. So here we have Shakur Stevenson saying roads are closing in, with the face with Hardin smoke coming out. Salute to Hardin. He says the ring size does not matter to me either at Oscar De La Hoya. So that's one person agreeing. And you got Devin Haney Real Devin Haney, as you can see on his story, with the looking emoji and says, I'm on board. Another one sponsored by Hardin with the Hardin face, blowing out Hardin smoke from the nose. So Haney and Shakur both want the action. And let's not even, let's not doubt Eddie. Oscar called him out, and it sounds like Eddie wants it too, but for the right price. For the right price, man. So we're going to go ahead and show you that right here. This is courtesy of FightHype.com. Shout out to FightHype.com with the interview on hand with Eddie Hearn.
Absolutely no fucking problem. Roll them up, line them up, get them ready. They will get destroyed. As I said to his suggestions, number one, boots against Virgil Ortiz. Sold for that man. Number two, Shakur against Zepeda. Agreed. Sold for that man. Number three, Munguia against Pacheco. Now, Munguia left Golden Boy for Top Rank, but if they can bring him back for that fight, sold. Agreed. Devin Haney against Oscar Duarte. I don't represent Devin Haney. I'm happy with the fight. If Devin's happy with that fight, agreed.
And once again, go check out the full interview on Fight Hype. But as you can see, he's agreed to all the terms as well. It will continue, and they are going to ask him about him fighting. And, he obviously states that, look, Oscar is Oscar, so he's going to win. But if Turki Al-Sheikh wants to put the money up, he'll gladly get in there and give it a go, is what he called it. So Eddie is all game. I don't want to play the audio of that actual part because I don't have a timestamp and I don't want to have, play their whole audio. I want you to go to their channel. They put in the work, and you can check out that full interview there and take my word for what Eddie said. You know what I'm saying? That being said, we do have some sort of indications that there could be a potential swerve of the William Zepeda and Shakur Stevenson fight, right? Obviously, that is the fight that we're looking forward to in February, but it seems like they want to shift the narrative as if Shakur doesn't want the fight. So I'm going to show you some video of Vice President of Golden Boy, Eric Gomez, who said some specific things, and obviously, Shakur responds to him, and it's a whole back and forth about who's lying, who's not lying. But Shakur's always been indicating that, Team Zepeda might swerve him. And, it looks like the Zepeda fight is now an IBF eliminator as well. And that belt may become vacant, because no one knows if Loma's coming back. So it looks like Zepeda's trying to position himself. Oscar's no dummy, and neither is Eric Gomez. But here is the clip.
Backstory.
And shout out to Steve Kim, Mario Lopez, and the 3 knockdown rule. This is their clip.
We were approached by His Excellency Turkey and asked us if we're willing to do Shakur Stevenson. And we said, yes, absolutely. Let's do it. And they asked us if he would be willing to fight him in December underneath the rematch between Usyk and Fury. So we accepted. Then they came back about a week later and they said, well, Shakur wants to do a tune-up now. So he's going to fight October 12th. He's going to fight Cordina in a tune-up. So we asked if we can do a tune-up, and they accepted. They said, yeah, put him on Latin nights. We'll put him in. We'll make room for him there. He can have his tune-up. We'll push the fight back to February now, and we accepted. Yeah. We wanted to do the fight direct. Shakur's the one that requested a tune-up fight. Now he got injured, so he's out. Who knows if he's going to want a tune-up or not? I don't know. But after this fight with Tevin Farmer, we're in. We're willing to do it. That's the fight that William wants. He wants to fight Shakur.
So Shakur obviously responded And let me properly pull that up before I just go to the next slide here. If you're watching this on YouTube, though, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of people that haven't found us just yet. So here is Shakur's response in reference to that. And, as you can see, a fan is saying, y'all cap too much on this app. At Shakur was ready to fight till Zepeda said he wasn't fighting till his baby arrived. Then Shakur booked the Cordina fight just to stay active while waiting on Zepeda. Shakur comes back and says, facts. When the hate don't work, they start telling lies. Flex emoji. It's good. When I fry him in February, they gonna look stupid. Then they gonna say he was trash, he was a bum. We also have more on the matter. Shakur also had this to say. We here now. The lies can't save y'all. The fight is happening. Reporters put this guy ahead of me, and he's not even a champion. They think this a dangerous fight for me, coming off a hand injury. So let's find out. Come on. So Shakur is all game for this fight. No issues with him and this particular matchup. Now, as far as Mercado, he signed with the right promoter, and they're giving him, the right push. I hate to say it, other promoters probably wouldn't be doing this with Mercado in terms of pushing him. But these are the ways you get your name out there. So here is Mercado ranking the division.
Grit.
Richardson Hitchens.
Weak.
So we're going to have to let it replay once so you can hear the first one because, as he said, Grit, it was for Liam Pato, so I'll let it replay.
Jack Catterall.
Old.
Teofimo Lopez.
Delusional.
Josh Taylor.
Washed.
Sabril Matias.
Tough.
Jose Valenzuela.
Mediocre.
Devin.
Crazy, he called him mediocre.
Haney.
Crazy.
Jose Ramirez.
Punchy.
Punchy, that was pretty accurate. Like, people think that about Jose.
Ernesto Mercado.
The best.
Ian Paro.
Grit.
Richardson Hitchens.
Weak.
Wild, he called my boy Hitchens weak.
Jack Catterall.
Old.
Called Catterall old.
Teofimo Lopez.
Delusional.
Josh.
I think everybody think he's delusional. This one was I didn't expect him to say washed about Josh Taylor.
Taylor.
Washed.
Sabril Matias.
Tough.
Crazy that he still gave Matias credit, right?
Jose Valenzuela.
Mediocre.
That was the worst one, I think. I think that Jose Venezuela probably took the worst shot out of everybody, right? That's what it seems like. But this is, once again, what we're talking about. If you're interested in calling in, feel free. We are discussing both Devin and Shakur, both fighters accepting the terms for the fights planned for them. Obviously, Devin will get to face Oscar Duarte in a perfect fight. Let's hope Duarte can get past his fight on Latin night. And, Shakur will take on Zepeda in another great fight. And, potentially if Turkey really wants it, which I doubt because he's not into circus fights, right? He's made that clear. So he may not want that Eddie and Oscar fight. But I do. I don't mind it, man. I think it'll be fun. Give him a little 4-rounder or something crazy like that. Why not? But We are talking Mercado and his thoughts on the division, how he ranked everyone. So if you're interested in calling in and discussing that, feel free. Now, the landline is open. Discord also available. And X Spaces, formerly Twitter, as well. So if you are on X Spaces, a.k.a. Twitter, go ahead and give us a repost. You know, that's going to put that episode in the eyes of some new people. Hopefully, you know, we get some new opinions on the show. Doing a sound check on Discord. Okay, or are we not good on the audio? We're going to restart it anyway, just in case. And once again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, as we're trying to get to that next goal. Right now, we are currently at, time to look it up. Give me a second here. All right, we're at 233,423, so we do need about another 600 and some change, because you win some, you lose some. But we're trying to get to that next goal, man. We're trying to get to 234,000. All right, so lines are open for anybody that wants to call in. I'm going out to Bands. What up?
Yo.
Yo.
Hey, man. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. Hey, man, I'm in love with this 5v5. I'm not going to lie. Like, this is some elite boxing. I'm still from the outside looking in as it comes to casual and being a hardcore. But, hey, man, I got to go down my list. I'm taking Boots over Virgil. I'm taking, I'm a Tank fan. I'm taking Shakur over Zepeda. I think Shakur is he's a slick boxer, man. He knows how to get out in and out of spots. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take him. Definitely give me Devin Haney versus Duarte, but I love that fight because I mean Duarte he's gonna throw them hooks, man, them looping hooks. So we may see Devin Haney get caught again, and I think he showed grit last time. So I'm gonna go with Devin. You got Munguia, Pacheco. I don't know nothing about Isaiah Pacheco like that, so give me Munguia. I love what I seen when he fought Canelo. And I forget who else is fighting, but man, this is some elite fights, man. I wish my favorite boxer Tank could get in that conversation and get a big time Turkey Al-Rashid card, but you know how that goes, man. But yeah, man, I was watching the live weigh-ins yesterday for Keyshawn. Man, I was pissed off for Keyshawn when when Limons fucking came in 6 pounds overweight, like I think it was 6.9, 6.6 or something like that. So yeah, man, that's crazy as hell, bro. But like I said, when I seen Keyshawn put his fist on dude, you know that's kind of foul though. But that's the type of shit I like to see in boxing. So I still think Keyshawn is gonna get this nigga out of there pretty quickly. I'll say like 7 rounds maybe. I think he's gonna try to fight in the pocket. He's not gonna avoid like Richardson Hitchens did. You gotta slow him down by the body. Yeah, all that good stuff, man. But yeah, man, that's my call, Ness.
All right, champ. Appreciate you calling in.
Oh yeah.
If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and smash that thumbs up. It's gonna help with the visibility. We're live. And we're talking Shakur Stevenson agreeing to the Zepeda fight in a small ring. He doesn't care, you know. We got first super chat of the day from Tavon Burns. No words, all love. Salute, brother. Appreciate it. As always. Yeah, man. You know, I wonder how small the ring is gonna be. If anybody watched the what is it? Oh,
You may feel like it's your time,
his actual
but it's not your
name. I'm about to butcher it anyway. His name is, why is it not coming up? All right. Nope, that ain't it. Where is it? All right, well, we're going to go with Iglesias. I can't find the press release Top Rank sent out. But, yeah, Iglesias' ring was extremely small. And he had good footwork, so he was able to use that ring well. So, you know, I think Shakur would do well in any ring just based off the footwork. But he's also has something to prove, right? So, you know, maybe we get a different type of fight. It'll be the first time he gets that many punches thrown at him. And, again, we don't even know if those punches are going to get thrown at him because when you're in there with Shakur, you're getting countered. You're probably not letting your hands go as much as, you know, you thought you would. But this is amazing news, man. You know, we have Devin agreeing to a puncher in Duarte, you know, a common opponent with Ryan, sells the fight, builds it back up, you know, and hopefully answers some questions, right? Duarte, everybody says he can punch. So dangerous fight for Dev, but a winnable fight for Dev, you know. Now, Ryan knocked out Duarte, so, you know, you got that. You got that there where it's like, you know, you're going to have to outbox him Regis style in order for, you know, people not to complain or criticize. But the 5v5 is great. Now we just need Virgil to agree to boots. Do you think that's going to happen is the question. Will Virgil Ortiz agree to Boots Ennis fight? And can Oscar truly make that Munguia fight versus Pacheco? I don't know. You know? Like, we don't see Pacheco, or rather Munguia, with Oscar anymore. His new plans are with Top Rank. Even his latest fight now to come out with Bruno or Bronco is with Top Rank. So I don't know. But you got Zepeda Shakur after that, Duarte Haney after that, and Ramirez Barboza winner versus Jack Catterall. That's a good 5v5, man. And I want to ask, do you think that that's better than the Warren Matchroom one? You know, does this 5v5, does it hit harder? Yeah, Pristine Sports as asking, will it be at 54? We want to assume so, right? Like Boots wants to get in the mix with Crawford. That's how you do it. You know, you get in there and you fight Verge and we Gucci. DC3, $2 super chat. Morning, TBV. Fam, it's a blessing just to be here. Salute to you, champ. You ain't lying. You know, shout out to Mozzie. I seen you in the Discord this morning. He said he did his 50 piece, so I matched you already. I'm with you. But again, this is what we're talking about. If you guys are interested in calling in, I got the landline open, and that number is 1-563-999-3427. And Discord also available. Let me get that link for everybody. And I'll pin that to the live chat here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. And if not, then we got another early Friday. And it is Friday. I will not be complaining. You feel me? TGIF. I figured people be excited that Shakur is accepting And Devin willing to fight a puncher with power in both hands, a puncher that, Team Ryan is basically saying knocks out everybody, right? Like his dad picked him to knock out JoJo. He did knock out JoJo. I don't know. Seems like people should be slightly more excited for this 5v5. I think it's way better than the Warren and Eddie one. But you know what? Let me look that up. What's up, Tank? I'm going to look that one up and see how it compares to this one.
Yo, what up, bro?
What's up?
Goddamn, yesterday's ring was small as hell, bro.
Hell yeah, that shit looked crazy. That's the type of ring they want for the Shakur Stevenson fight.
Damn. I mean, I guess it's good, right? Shit. That way Shakur can't run 3 miles in a round per round. So what is it, bro? Fucking. Oh, I seen the Oscar De La Hoya thing. It said Pacheco Munguia. That's a mismatch, bro. Why not Munguia Berlanga?
Yeah, I think this is a better one, bro. That other one, the big fight was Wilder Zhang. Oh yeah, but that was Hergovich Dubois. That's it, man. That's it. The rest of the guys was trying to make a name for themselves. Oh, I guess people really like Nick Ball. I don't know. I think this one is better.
It is. It's much better than the first list I wasn't excited for. Yo, man, I saw dude miss weight yesterday, bro. You think he's going all 12 this?
I mean, he made the weight this morning, and that's all that mattered because now he gets to eat for real.
Shit. I know I saw that yesterday. I was like, damn, 141? I was like, you don't want to get stopped. You saw what happened to Perez after they brought him down from 40 to 35. Murataya just ran through him.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like Gustavo is doing it by design, Maybe they blew weight just like Ryan did. It's the new thing now.
Yeah, I thought he did it on purpose, which is, I mean, it's kind of bad and I guess good in a sense. Because now I feel like we're going to get a 12-round fight. Getting a 12-round fight. I guess he was protecting himself from looking stupid, bro. They saw what they did to Pedraza.
They ain't even announced how much money he's losing for that.
I don't think he cares, bro. Any amount of money he makes is more than what he makes in Argentina, so he don't really give a damn, bro. If he beats him too, bro, I think he's gonna this weight issue that he had with Keyshawn. Ain't nobody gonna care if he beats Keyshawn. Just don't pop dirty, bro. I don't want Keyshawn suing you to get his O back. Fuck. Damn. I don't know what to say about Shakur, bro. I guess these topics about him aren't really good topics to talk about. I can't even get excited breaking down his fight.
How you not excited about Zepeda Shakur? Like, that's your guy, Zepeda. You always was excited about Zepeda. Now, you what? Because he's fighting Shakur, he ain't got no shot?
He got a fight, bro. Zepeda has a fight, and then Shakur is still... He's on rehab, isn't he?
Yeah, but that's the point. You heard his tweet. Y'all say this a tough fight, and I'm going to take it off the hand injury just so that y'all don't even complain. Y'all said it's a tough fight because he got a hand injury. He doing it no tuna. He going straight into this. Look, I mean, people thought he never had a hand injury, so maybe, maybe there's that.
Shit, I mean, I guess, bro. I guess. And then the Devin Haney versus who? You said Duarte?
Yep.
I don't really agree with you a lot of the times, bro, but that is a fucking dangerous fight. That dude can punch. I mean, that's all he needs is for him to land a fucking punch. That's it. It might change the pace of the fight if he does hit that hard. Which I do want to see Devin, see what he does with a puncher like this dude.
Yep. No, this one's going to give us the answers we looking for. And it's a common opponent with Ryan. It's perfect. Perfect build-up.
Shit, man. Hey, shout out to Iglesias. I was pretty impressed yesterday.
Yo, do you think they put him in with... Like, he's got 3 dudes on his side of the street. Are they going to fucking not do it in-house with him and William Skull or him and and Bazianin or not William Score. William Score's not with him, but Bazianin and Christian Billy are.
But Bazianin was the dude they had up on the thing right before the fight started, where he said he would like to fight him next.
I don't know. He's the dude that just lost to Munguia.
Yeah, because right before the fight started, bro,
But it's the guy,
camera was on the commentators.
It's the guy that just lost to Munguia. You know that, right?
Yeah, I think he was on there, and they asked him about him, and he said, "Yeah, I want to get him if he wins." That's a good man. That dude is dangerous. I didn't really believe in him.
I like the other guy too, right? I want to see him again.
What you think about the stoppage, bro?
It was a little bit premature. I felt like there was, wanting that to happen.
Like, yeah, I was kind of upset. I was like, damn, the fight was barely starting to get good. The dude was letting his hands go. Fuck.
Yeah, no, that dude had good defense too, man. He just couldn't land the punches the way that Iglesias could, but he was decent. Even though I like him.
No, yeah, that's a good fighter, bro. I was just kind of disappointed that they got stopped that way. I wanted to see a little bit more, but yeah, Iglesias is a problem. The dude is pretty damn good, man.
He got that IBO strap, baby. He got that IBO strap.
Shit. Hey, yeah, I think he beat Skull too. That Cuban is dangerous, man. He punching too. Big ass southpaw.
He got good feet. He got good feet, man.
Yeah, you do, bro. Have a good one, man. I'll let you get a Joe Pilot next.
That was a small ring, and he still used it well. Counterpunch, Malcolm.
Yo, you hear me?
Word.
Shout out to Boxing Voice. Yo, Ness, shout out to you. I didn't hear anybody else on the panel. You feel me? Because I just tuned in. But if anybody's there, shout out to y'all niggas too, man. To start off, man, that Devin and Duarte shit. Wow, I didn't even know about that. I like the fight, man. I want Devin to get back in the ring. You know what I'm saying? I am team, get it back in blood with him and Ryan. But a fight like that, that's cool, man. Beat a puncher, beat that narrative, and you just push forward from there, Shout out to Devin. I just wish the best for him, I'm not one of these, haters talking about he need to retire and all that bullshit. Gustavo Lemos, man, 6 pounds over. Whew. I personally look at this closer than the odds. Like, I looked into the odds, man. I was going to sprinkle some money on Lemos. I think he's like a +3 some shit. And Keyshawn, I forgot what it is, but you're barely going to make money off of him, and I really think it's a close fight. I want to say like a 55-45, Keyshawn got some pop. He is a dog. He fights more in the pocket and the inside. He's willing to trade with you. Gustavo Lemos has this, you did a great job comparing him to like a Marcos Maidana, but he has like this little shoulder roll and high guard that he does sometimes, and the body work is really what's doing it for me, and I was telling myself, I feel like the factor in the fight would have been the weight, because if I'm right, he was at 135. He did 2 fights at 140, and then, this was supposed to be 135, so with him blowing weight, it kind of changes everything. Now, he's not going to be affected at all, so great fight. I still got Keyshawn by decision. I want to say it'll be like a 7-5 or an 8-4. And, some people won't agree with me, but I do think you can have a close 8-4, which is like swing rounds. You could favor a fighter, and then you could have a bunch of swing rounds that are debatable. So I look at that like a close 8-4, but I do have Keyshawn winning, but I think it's a tough fight. His last fight with Maduerno, he kind of showed us that he's really a dog, so shout out to him, man. And I think that's really it. With the Shakur Stevenson shit, nothing's confirmed, right? Like, it's not contracted or anything, correct?
I mean, Shakur certainly makes it seem that way, and so did Golden Boy President on the audio I played. I mean, obviously, maybe there's not a signed contract because Zepeda has to win, but it looks like it's, next.
Okay, I mean, if it's solid, it's solid. And
I feel like it's your time.
Damn, that's my time already. All right,
it's not your time.
Yes, shout outs to Boxing Voice. Yo, Ness, shout outs to you. And fuck Tank, man. Stop talking shit about all these fucking boxing media, man. Najee's a solid nigga, man. These niggas gotta stop being so fucking sensitive. Shout out to you, Ness.
Alright. All right. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know it's Broken Record time. Hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And that was Malcolm with the counterpunch on Twitter. We got Drew Hay with the 2-pounder. Eddie said Connor is pulling up the Philly show. Yeah, I mean, let's see if he's actually going to call out Ben, because he called out everybody else except Ben. Matt, Machine Gun Garcia's $2. Winner needs to line it up with Queensberry. We got Bands. What up?
Yo.
Hey,
I'm delayed, man. I was listening to that dumb. But hey, I want to get your opinion on who I know who headlines the 5v5, and that's my guy Boots and Virgil. But fill in the below. I know the last was gonna probably be Catterall.
Oscar did it. Virgil, Boots, Monguilla, Pacheco, Zepeda, Shakur, Duarte, Devin, Ramirez, Barboza, Winner, Catterall.
Okay. See, and I'm in disagreement with that. I think Shakur is I don't know Isaiah Pacheco like that, so I think Shakur and Zepeda fight will be more interesting because you got a guy that's gonna be throwing a lot.
Well, it's also champions. You also talking about putting a current champion as 3 when there's no championship fights on that card.
Wait, so Shakur is not a champion? He is.
No, he is. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we listen to Oscar, he's putting the championship fight 3rd versus 1st.
Yes,
I mean, not
correct.
first,
no,
but versus
second.
main event. No, because it should be it's the only belt, and he the only 3-division champ. Like, he deserves to be main event, but you know, Boots, Virgil, that sells.
I get what you're saying now. Yeah, that's why I say it should be second, because you're right because of the belt, but that Boots Virgil is gonna sell, man, because obviously Virgil's gonna come forward, and Boots is, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Boots fan by how would I say this? I'm not a hater of Crawford because I think Crawford one of the greatest, but I want to see him get tested, and my guy tried to test him, which is Errol Spence, and I know how he came out of that fight. So the big fish was still coming back and shit, but yeah, I think Boots, and I got family out in Philly, so I like Boots' swag. I like how he talks, he carry himself like he's just like he like my cousin them up there. That's like a real Philly nigga. So yeah, man, I just can't wait to see that fight, man, because Virgil's gonna come forward. But yeah, man, that's my call. I just want to get your thoughts on that.
All right, champ, you the man.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the counterpunch. Salute for engaging and keeping the show going. Remember, the number to call in if you want to use your cell phone is 1563-999-3427. We got Casual Jerry. You won yesterday's WBC towel. I do need your full name and mailing address in order to get that out to you. And Michael Colbert, I don't know, did you send me your address for the book? But if you didn't, you want to get that out to me quickly so we could get those items all shipped out in the same day for everybody. We got to start a new goal. We got to start a new goal.
Feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
What are we gonna do? I have to get back to it. I gotta think of something cool and come back. All right, Joe Pilot. What up?
Yo.
Cheers.
You hear me?
Cheers, my friend. Cheers.
A ver, dime a ver, ¿qué es lo que es de lo mío? La voz dominicana. You already know, man. Shakur better be easy going to Saudi, because we just seen Bivol, outbox better be, and he lost that decision, man. Shakur better get in that ring, and he got to go after Zepeda. He got to put some pain on Zepeda, bro, because you know Cepeda's he's coming forward like a freight train. He's gonna come forward and he's gonna throw punches. Shakur better, he gotta show a little bit more eagerness to get him out of there, bro. Because there's one thing I've seen about Riyadh season, it's that they don't really like them slick fighters. They want people in there that are gonna, let them bang, swing, and hurt their opponent. And I don't know, the last two fights from Shakur, he's a little bit too boxy for me. And I mean, no, it's not too boxy for me because I do appreciate that style. And to me, he didn't look that bad versus Artem. Sure, Artem did look like he can go to the club after the fight, but he did let do his little 1-2 combinations and stuff. And I guess his hands is hurting again. He better get on that stuff Floyd was on that Licodeine or whatever it's called, in his hands or something, bro. Because if he lets Zepeda just keep coming forward, he might get robbed. He might get robbed in that decision because Riyadh season want people letting, come and fighting. I don't think them Saudis appreciate that super slick style, swim and don't get wet. I think they don't want, if they paying you out of millions of dollars, they don't want that. But at the same time, they have people on on that team that they know Shakur's style. That's his style. So, so it's like 50-50. To me, I just think Shakur better go after it. And Oscar Duarte versus Devin, great fight. Oscar doesn't have really a lot of movement or anything, but he does hit hard, and he does got heart because he was willing to exchange with Ryan. And Ryan, who knows if Ryan was on that Austrian pack during that fight. And he was willing to exchange with Ryan. He just got clipped. But we seen Ryan, and Ryan's a dog. He don't care about getting hit. In that fight, he pulled out the Victorville shell from his back pocket because he wasn't trying to get hit. So that's a good fight for Devin, And they say that now, of course they can't say they want a bigger ring, but when it comes down to negotiations, who's gonna get in the size of ring that Iglesias was fighting yesterday versus a power puncher? Man, come on, man. Like, sure, you can believe in your skills, but you're not crazy. Lemos. Lemos is a little mastermind. He blew weight on purpose because he knew, Keyshawn's brothers, on the undercard. His homecoming fight, 10,000 seats sold. What are they going to do? And it's not like there's like many people that are on call in that division at 135. All these guys are walking around 150, boiling down to 35. So at best, no matter what, even if they pulled out Lemos yesterday, they was going to probably fight somebody anywhere from 140 to 145. So Keyshawn did the right thing if he wanted to fight, because no matter what, I don't think there was going to be a ready-made lightweight, just, already on weight, close to that weight to fight him. No matter what, he was the guy he was going to fight a little bit overweight. Might as well fight Lemos. And Lemos, this is make or break for him. Like he just lost. He's coming off a loss. Sure, it might have been controversial to some. And he needs to show out this fight if he's trying to stay on a major promotion. If he's trying to get back on a Matchroom, back on a Golden Boy, back on maybe a PVC, he has to show out for this fight. So maybe that's why he didn't cut them extra 6 pounds. He said, "Fuck it, I'll give him the money, and I'm gonna just try to do my thing the best I can because it's do or die for Lemos. If not, he might just be a perennial B-side. After this, he might get fed to Tito Mercado if he's not careful. Imagine that'll be 3 straight losses. I'm out.
But it's not your time.
Champ, that's the bell. Appreciate you. All right, so we're going to try and do this Tank and Benavidez package again. We're going to drop it down to $2 and $32 super chats. And then out of them 30 people for $2, you win the shirt and the hat. That's going to be a 1-hour limit, though. 1-hour limit. So we're going to start that one now. For anybody that wants to join, feel free. And if not, it's all right. It's all right. You heard? G-Von, what's up?
Going on this, man. Shout out TBV.
Yo, you're doing a lot of politicking in my no politic chat, man.
Hey, man. So's everybody else.
I'm letting you celebrate. I'm letting you celebrate, man. But y'all gotta chill with that.
I appreciate it, man. It's a victory lap all week, man. I'll chill out.
Nah, I don't mind. You know what? I mean, I choose economy, man. People gotta think like that.
Hell yeah. They gotta think logic over emotion, man. It is what it is, and it's funny that you say that because I'm not even like just throwing that shit in the chat. Everybody like poking at me
Nah,
like,
I see
oh,
you
but
and
what about
Keem
this?
going
What
at
about
it.
that?
I seen you and Keem
Yeah,
going at it.
you see it. But
Which is
yeah, man,
crazy
look,
because
hey,
Keem is from Florida, so I figure he's also a Trumper.
nah, he is, but he tries to say that I'm a fake Trumper. But like I showed him the county, by county. It's crazy when you look at the California map because that shit looks all red, but the cities that count, the counties that count are blue. So, but because California ended up being a blue state overall, but it's just weird the way it works, man. You look at the map, you would think it would be the other way, but yeah, man. Because like Vega lives out there in Florida. His county was blue. Mine was red, man. So are all the surrounding counties, man. But look, man, this 5-on-5, I think is a fucking great card. Like I think it's way better than the Queensberry match room. I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like we had good matchups. Like they ended up being good matchups, but nobody was really like had a big anticipation for that shit. You know what I mean? What was the big anticipation? Wilder. Like that was like as far as like the people who don't follow all the hardcore shit. Like they were just like, oh shit, Wilder. Like that was pretty much it. Like I mean, this Golden Boy matchroom shit. I feel like there's a lot more known names on there. You know what I mean, and good matchups at the same time. Like and so if main event is Virgil and Boots or Ryan and Boots, either way, it's a good main event. Zepeda Shakur, we've been wanting to see that. I feel like that's a good matchup because it's two very different styles. Duarte and Devin, I think that's a risky fight for Devin because we just need you already know how it happens when somebody gets rocked. It's either like hey, it's just another day in the office, or now they're kind of traumatized. Like you see what happened with Tim Tszyu. I know that was an injury and all, but like Tim Tszyu, like he didn't even get his shit didn't even bust open. He's over there like swiping at his face like if he's already bleeding all over. Like that was crazy. But this is shaping out to be great. And I actually like the fact that Oscar called out Eddie. Did you see that video? Oscar called
Yeah.
out Eddie to fight him too, and Eddie said he'll fight him. And I like the way Eddie broke it down because Eddie's like, look, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. He said he's the better fighter. He's a champion. He's a Hall of Famer. He said so. Obviously, he has better skills than me. He's like he could possibly knock me out. And he said, and I'm not worried about fighting him. But if you want me to get embarrassed, pay me to get embarrassed. I'll fight him. I said, but make sure the money's right, and I'll fight him. No problem. It's like, but he's like, it kind of evens out because I'm a lot bigger, but he's obviously more skilled. So he's like, but I'll do it. So I mean,
Yeah,
that'll
no,
be one hell
I
of a
seen
card if
that.
we see that.
I seen that.
Yeah, man.
I don't know that it happens. Like I said earlier in my monologue, I don't think that it happens because Turkey Al-Ashik is not in the circus fights. But maybe he considers that a exhibition throwback fight, well, it's not an exhibition throwback fight because it's not Roy Tyson. But yeah, it'd probably be a circus fight in his eyes. That's why he don't rock with Jake.
I mean, but we never know because remember the last 5-on-5 he did like a bonus for the team. You never know, like if there's money, obviously, even to put on the side, like like maybe them be the captains of the teams and fight each other, and
You
that
got to
counts
say
for.
that though. Remember that Eddie made it seem that nobody has enough money. But if they make it, if they can offer it to him, then he'll do it. So he basically pricing himself out. But I want it too. So if
That'll be dope.
If Al-Ashik wants to do that, I'm with it.
Hey, before I
Do
dip
it
out
feel
though,
like
because I
it's
hear
your
the
time?
bell. Shout out
But
to the
it's
real
not your time.
Keyshawn fans though, because I see a lot of you motherfuckers all of a sudden getting on the Keyshawn bandwagon just because he's talking all that rah-rah. You know what I mean? Like it's good for TV, but none of you guys ever really cared about his boxing skill. A lot of you guys have him losing to Abdullah Mason, which I think he beats the dog shit out of Abdullah Mason. But it's
Okay,
funny to see
G-Von,
that
you got to get a
you guys support
counterpunch
him
for all
now.
that. Jesus, stop being cheap, man. All them Tesla trucks and won't you gift me that Cadillac you got, man? That's the one I really want. So we were talking politics when G-Von jumped on, and look, my wife sends me this news headline that says 3 women shot in Miami after heated discussion about the election. Tell you, boy, you can't discuss politics and religion and boxing. Shit get crazy out on them streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Matt. Had to break out the hoodies, bro. Everybody breaking out the hoodies. People would think in Vegas you don't need no hoodies. Nah. The desert get just as cold as it get hot, man. Shit be freezing out here. James, Atlanta.
Yo, what's up, Ness? Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. Yo, man, I got 3 issues with the 5v5, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it quick. First off, I'm tired of Eddie Hearn and Oscar De La Hoya keeping their two biggest stars in protective custody. We need Ryan Garcia versus Conor Ben. That should have been a fight that should have been proposed for this 5v5. They need to go ahead and make it a 6-on-6. I don't need to see Eddie Hearn get slaughtered by Oscar De La Hoya. I'd rather get that matchup. Next, man, Devin Haney. I really don't care to see him, but I really don't care to see him against Oscar Duarte, even though it may be a decent fight, but that fight's like 80-20. I'd rather go ahead and see him fight a real slick black fighter. Why don't we get Kenneth Sims, especially with him not fighting in this upcoming card? Why don't we see if Devin Haney can handle Kenneth Sims? I know you and Ringwald Danny was still up there and everything. They'll be cheering for the man from Chicago inside, but they'll be telling the TBV community that Devin Haney's like that, but Kenny Sims probably would stop Devin Haney. And last but not least,
You sound crazy, bro. You wouldn't even dare
I
put
sound
money
serious.
on that shit.
Yeah, shit,
And,
man.
and you
What's up,
only
man?
would
Come on.
exactly. You will only say
No,
yeah because
I
that
would
fight
definitely.
because it's not even possible.
How's it not possible? How's it
Devin
not
Haney
possible? They
and
both
Kenneth
140 pounders.
Sims. Bro, Kenny Sims just missed the boat. You ain't hear me saying I feel so bad for him. How you get injured
Bro,
on the
he
biggest
just
fight
got
of your
injured,
career?
man.
Again,
But
how? How?
but come on, man. But you don't think he's
It's the
bro? You don't
biggest
think
fight
he's
of your
still not a better
career.
name?
I'm
Bro,
not
no.
saying
I
he's
mean,
not
the Elvis Rodriguez
No,
was
he
the
not
biggest fight of his career.
a better name than who?
Elvis
Than
Ro-
Duarte?
Yes.
I don't know
Elvis
about
Rodriguez
that.
is still
I
a
don't
better
know
name
about
than
that,
Duarte.
man. Duarte got the win over JoJo, former champ. Elvis not a champ. And
Bruh,
it's a common opponent with Ryan. You need
bruh,
that. If you Devin, you need
bruh.
that. Bruh.
Who did not beat JoJo? Who did not beat JoJo during this phase that JoJo was
I
going
mean,
through?
I
Everybody
don't
beat
know.
JoJo. You got it.
Only the
You can't be
elites.
looking at.
Only the elites done
Fuck
did
out of
it.
here. Fuck out. Ness, man, it's early. I know it's earlier over there, but Ness, you got to wake up and roll with me on this right here. Kenneth Sims will beat the shit out of Devin Haney. You and I both know this shit, man. But
I don't know about all that.
look, man. Look, my cash app is open, man. You know what it is, man. Also, on top of that, Shakur has no reason for being the co-main. Like he accomplished both more than Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz. Like he shouldn't take no second. He shouldn't be no second fiddle to those two guys. Like let's be real, Shakur's like one of the most premier stars in boxing. His name, he's definitely more popular than Boots already. So why he got to sit in the back seat just because stylistically people don't like him? No, he's really like that, man. He deserves to be on the main stage. Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson deserves to be the main event. You remember I said Shakur didn't deserve to be a backseat to Bevel better be. So why does he deserve to be a backseat to Boots and Virgil?
I
Let's
mean,
be honest, man.
I don't know why we have these types of arguments when there's a
We
Riyadh
always
season
do.
card. Not when it's a Riyadh
always
season
do.
card. Everybody's getting their money. Main event matters when money
does
matters.
matter.
No, listen.
No.
Just listen.
Feel like it's your time.
Main event matters when money
it's not
matters.
your
So
time.
Tank got to be the main event because you got to pay him, right? So like,
So let me ask you this:
like,
since money, before I go, cause I know you about to cut me off. So you telling me since the money gonna be good for everybody, Devin's gonna be the opener fight with Duarte?
He not the opener. He not the opener according to
He's
according
the second,
to Oscar.
or what?
According to Oscar, he's
Mhm.
the second fight.
He deserved to be the opener.
And ain't
man.
nothing wrong
Shout out
with
to you,
that.
shout out
Ain't
to the
nothing wrong
community,
with
man.
that. Devin got to be okay with that. Why? Because he gonna be getting paid what he want, and that's what really matter.
We're gonna see. But Ness, I'm gonna catch you later, man. Somebody say something.
You already know. Yeah, man. We as fans got to stop giving these fighters a reason to pull out of these fights. Fuck that main event crap. Nobody care about that at all. At all. You know what I'm saying? At all. But we got Javier Oliveras. Hey Ness, did you see the Iglesias? He's looking good. I did. I was impressed as well. First time watching him. I think I might have watched him one other time or highlighted him. Shout out to Marco. But look good. He's good. What I don't like, he's very wide. He was scooping so much water with them uppercuts, but maybe that was part of the plan because he eventually got that dude to block low, even off, and then the first knockdown came with a straight left. Shout out to Amin that called it would be a straight left and not the uppercut. Ronnie in Phoenix, $2. Buenos dias. Back at you, champ. D-Jack, Tank David, Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $2. $2. Big Super Mex, Tank David, Tavon Burns, $2. Tavon Burns, another $2. And I just want to say I finally figured it out, right? So, like a guy like James yesterday was dropping $10 left and right. So for the purpose of the goal, whatever the main number is, that's what counts. So if it's set up at 2 and you drop a 10, your 10 only counts as 1 towards the goal, which is whack as hell. They don't divide it. Like I would have took that 10, made it 5, right? That's not how they do it. But it does count. So now I get it when they say teal and higher, 5 and higher. It don't count as 2, but it counts as 1. So if you're like a $10 dude and you want them 5 chances to win, you got to break it down into $2 spots just so you can have more time. That's how it happened yesterday. Casual Jerry had like a block of 5, and he was able to, win because that needle landed on him. Once again, phone lines are open. Discord available. X Spaces and the landline. That number scrolling across the screen. 1-563-999-3427. We got Treese in Toledo, Ohio. And right now it looks like we are at 6 of 30. So we still need some more to get to that goal. And we are at 17 minutes till the goal ends. Y'all don't look like y'all gonna get there. And I said it at the lowest number possible. What up, champ?
What up, though? What up, though? Hey, man. Say, man. I like the sound of the 5 for 5 shit. It sound good, but I got an issue. When I'm hearing these names and when I'm hearing this title and I'm reading this, so I got it.
I know what you about to say. I know about
you know what the fuck I'm finna say. Oh, you know what the fuck I'm finna say. Ho. I don't want Devin versus fucking Duarte. I would like to have my man Charles Conwell on here versus a Conor Ben. Let's replace Devin fight for that. Devin, how about you go fight Alberto Puello and get your fucking belt back so Shakur can so Shakur can challenge you for the WBC shit. I got an issue. Why the fuck ain't y'all fighting each other?
His belt.
I don't want to see you motherfuckers buddying on the same team when Shakur was just talking all this shit. No. Devin, where the fuck, bro? You supposed to have that same type of energy. You're supposed to tell that man keep that energy. He did his part. He got the WBC strap at 135. He talking nuts like he can come up to 140 and fuck with you. Why don't you get your belt back, gang? You got your O back, go get your belt back. It's only right to complete the puzzle. You feel me? Shakur was talking all that shit, telling him to march up here, nigga, and challenge you on the WBC side of things. Listen. Put Conwell on here versus Conor Ben, man, and leave everything else the way it is. I'm fucking with it. I'm with it. But hey, Devin and Shakur, man, y'all need to get together and make that fight, man. Fuck all this buddy shit. Y'all on the same team, man. No, I'm not with it. Fuck all that. Shout out TBV. Shout out Toledo, Ohio. Charles Conwell, get on Conor Ben ass, man. I'm gone, man. Y'all be cool, man.
Haters. People get so mad. It's like, B. Chill, B. Don't be so mad. Yo, shout out to Robert Merriweather. He not getting no love. He's fighting on that top rank card. He's ready for the smoke. It's go time. You feel me? He probably not officially signed a top rank yet. It's probably like a test him out. And that's why they ain't giving him the love he deserves. But he's one of them. He's one of them, you know, and we need to keep our eyes on him. All right, we got 10 out of 30. We almost there. We moving, but we got 14 minutes, 11 seconds left and counting. So, you know, we need to get it going. And you got, in my opinion, shout out TBV with the $2. Salute. You in the runnings. Chris Smith, $2. Tank David, you in the running. In my opinion, with AB, $2. Golden Boy beats Matchroom. Hold up, wait. This is the lineup. I don't really know
You may feel like it's your
how
time,
you
but it's
can
not your time.
see that, but I get it though. I'll be objective, right? People may think Virgil knocks out Boots. Boots ain't never been in there with someone like Virgil. Virgil does have the Boacek fight. Whether you thought Boacek won or lost, it's that experience. Then you got Munguia over Pacheco. Pacheco also lacks experience that Munguia does have. Munguia's fought higher level opposition. Zepeda, Shakur, I don't know. But again, for Golden Boy to beat Matchroom, they don't have to do a clean sweep. So let's say Shakur beats Zepeda. And the Duarte, I know I got Haney beating him, but I know people going to think Duarte can beat him and will beat him because he can punch with both hands. Ramirez Catterall, I'm picking Ramirez Barboza winner to lose to Catterall. Barboza would have to stop Ramirez or look like Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis or Floyd Mayweather versus Canelo in his fight with Ramirez in order for me to believe that he can beat Catterall. But yeah, I don't know how my man can see Golden Boy. Well, I guess, again, if you've got Virgil winning, you know Munguia is going to probably win. And then Shakur wins, which Zepeda loses, but then Duarte Haney could be a toss-up in someone's eyes. I get it. Objectively, it could happen. I'm not on that side. We team Matchroom. You know, I think Devin is going to win. I think Shakur is going to win. I think Boots is going to win. Maybe? But that one's a little bit tougher than I thought. James Benitez, $2. Did Cliff send new footage today? Asking for Old Wizard. No, he did not. But we did get some footage from someone else by the name of Tip Bellis. Even though he ducking at work, we gonna still show it. This Tip, I'm not fighting in Border Wars, Bellis. If Troy was here, he'd be talking shit because his feet not moving. He right in place. He about to get me flagged. I just realized that. This fucking guy. Now, I help that, though. In the gyms, everybody want to listen to music. But since we going to share Tip, you know, I have to share my mans in his nemesis, the dude that's stealing all his shine. El Lobo. Straight left to the body. Tip don't like that Lobo always working. That's why he ain't want that fight. He like, nah, Lobo, he always in the gym. Good defense. Hands up. Good counter. My man overcommitted with that left hook, and he made him pay. Picking them shots. This what Tip don't want. But this what Miles got to deal with. I don't know that Miles in the gym, man. I mean, not sparring though. We ain't getting no sparring footage. Okay, I see Lobo with the Venoms on. Oh, let me go back there. Did he just land that? Oh, big boy landing that left on you. Only one though. Oh, he did it again. Good counter though. Lobo counter to that body made him shut. Oh, another straight left, Shakur style. Let's go. This the fight we want, man. Tip, stop. Don't make me say the words, man. You know what you're doing, man. We got, in my opinion, with AB, $2. Making it. We at 16 out of 30. We almost there. We need 14 more. How much time left? Goal ends in 8 minutes, man. 8 minutes and 36 seconds. Y'all got to do it now if y'all want to make it happen. He says, I'll still take Dev and Kerr. Shout out to Toledo. Word. .com show, $2. The 5v5 just doesn't seem real. Why not? Both promoters agreeing. You got fighters agreeing. What's going on? See, we conditioned to believe that we won't get good fights. $2. Good morning, TBV. Hit that thumbs up. Thumbs up emoji 2 times. 2 boxing glove emoji. Salute. We got Andre Dakota. I probably messed up. No, I think I said it right this time. I used to say that I can do with some weird shit. Member for 47 months on that champ level. Damn, one more month. You got 48. That's 4 years. Just landed back in Jersey after attending SEMA at Las Vegas Convention Center yesterday. Vegas was cold. What the F, Ness? Total surprise. But I got in 14,000 steps yesterday. Did you do your betting show this week? I did not do a betting show. But I haven't really found anything I like, man. We're going to see what's out there. Man. Even though, I mean, we'll talk. We'll see. I'll take a look at it. Stephen Gallegos, $2 for the soft touch tank era. What the hell? We got Stone Biggs, $2. Shout out to TBV from Nebraska. Hardin facing smoke. Or rather, facing Hardin smoke. In my opinion, with AB, $2 more. JM beats DP. Verg beats Boots. Ramirez beats Jake. So JM would be who exactly? Let me look up this. JM. Oh, Jaime Munguia. Oh, shit. The hangout spot on a morning show? No freaking
Good morning,
way.
good morning, good morning, TVB community. The hangout spot is in the building. Early morning today, Ness.
What? That's wild. What's up, bro?
I'm chilling, man. I had a little bit of free time. I figured I'd top on. I see you solo dolo, so I'll keep you company for a little while.
So what do you think, man? I mean, Shakur agrees to the small ring. Devin agrees to the big puncher and Duarte. Do we really get this 5v5 or is it all cap?
I'm hoping we do, man. I like it. And shout out to Shakur, man, for agreeing to a small ring. That's what's up, man. That's what's
I mean, you was here for the live fight chat yesterday. Imagine it's as small as the freaking Iglesias ring.
Yo, for real. That shit was super small, man. But no, I like it. I hope they see this through, man. I hope this is not just fluff, man.
Word.
Because I do like I mentioned yesterday on last night's show, I do like Oscar's lineup better than Eddie Hearn's. And I think that Oscar's lineup will win.
Well, Eddie agreed. Eddie agreed to Virgil Boots. Eddie agreed to everything. He agreed to everything. The only thing he said was, look, you know, as far as he knows, Jaime left Oscar, but if he can make it happen, he'll throw Pacheco in there with Jaime, you know.
That's what's up.
I got Tavon Burns, $2 more, says TBV, and we got James Benitez with the King counter for DC3 out of Houston. Stephen Gallegos with the $2, and he says, and for the Canelo killer, David. All right, bringing us to... We are at 19 out of 30, and we only got 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So if you want to make it happen, we need to do it now. We need exactly 11 more $2 super chats so we can put those 30 names in the spinning wheel and get a lucky person both shirt and hat for a measly $2. You won the shirt and hat. That don't even cover the shipping. You feel me? We got Tim Bosque. What up?
Timboski.
Salute. Ness, salute, sir. My man with the New York cap on, man. Remind me of your name, sir.
The hangout spot. The hangout spot.
Oh yeah, cause I was thinking, what's your name? The hangout spot. I was like, is that your name? Like, yeah, man. Nah, no problem, man. Salute to you. Make sure. I hope everyone's having a great week. Hope everyone's family's well and healthy and blessed. Listen, man. Like I said, we've had some nice news erupting over the sport that we love. You understand? 5-on-5, and salute to Coach Midi, Big Nick, Retribution. You understand? South London. If you don't like what my takes, then fuck you. It's all right, man. Just learn to appreciate. But like I said, man, back to the matchups. This is great matchups. This is great. This is what we need. But knowing you Americans and, your promotional companies and systems, and yeah, we won't get this shit. Hopefully we do, though. Hopefully we do. But it looks like we won't get this. Oscar De La Hoya is saying stuff that don't really make sense. And I don't know what Eddie Hearn's talking about sometimes, but he's a promoter. That's what he's good at. He said Boots and Virgil. That's a great matchup. I've been waiting for that matchup for over 2 years, per se. Boots' plan is to undispute at 147. So I don't know is he going to go to 154 and move back down? We don't know. That's a great matchup that we would love to see, though. Shakur and Zepeda. Zepeda needs to get past Tevin Farmer first. This is what I'm saying. People are making up matchups and they still just looking over the hill with stuff when we got fights right in front of us. Keyshawn Davis, for example, talking about Tank, multiple other guys. You know what I'm saying? Your focus is on Gustavo Lemos. You know what I'm saying to you? It's just funny that we can't look over stuff right now. You know what I'm saying to you? We've got great matchups, though. For example, the 5-on-5 with Caro Ramirez. That's a great matchup. We already know who I'm going with. Cataro to wipe the floor with either one of those guys. We already saw Barbosa get outboxed by the Irish guy that, they're always bumping the European. They're always ripping off the Europeans and the UKs. It's all right, though. We'll be back in full effect. It's no problem. As for the other matchup there, you said Kenneth Sims Jr. Was it who? Oh, Devin Haney and Duarte. That's a decent matchup, but is Devin Haney willing to take? He didn't take that money for Paparo, a world champion right now. What makes you think he's going to go on that?
Devin Haney already responded and said he wants it. So
he wants the Duarte fight. He wants to be on the card.
He wants the Duarte fight.
And hold on one second, Nestler. I'm a fan of Mercado. I'm a big fan of that guy. He's super talented in my opinion. But you're talking about any contender. He's knocking out this and that. Stop this, man. Because we already know you put this fake fuel into your fires. Just like me though. You know what I'm saying to you? Hopefully Conor Ben can be at a fucking Boots fight so he can get in his face. Because we already know what Conor Ben's on. Conor Ben will get in anybody's face. We don't know if Boots will. We don't know if Ryan Garcia will. We don't know. Actually, Ryan Garcia, he's a junkyard dog in my opinion. But we don't know if Barrios and all the rest of them guys will. But Conor Ben will. And if you don't believe that Conor Ben will beat Boots, that's fine. I'm still gonna roll out with the UK flag right on my fucking back until the whole house burns down. And I want to see Dalton Smith and Ernesto Mercado. Dalton Smith and Mercado. Get that up on it. You understand what I'm saying?
I would love for him to bury your mans in them, but like,
hey, we'll bury Mercado.
Obviously, we got bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? Mercado is talking about bigger names in the division. Dalton Smith is not a name, but if Alashik wants to put him on a platter, we'll take out Dalton, man. There's no problem, no never mind to Mercado. We here for all the smoky smoke, man. Let me just remind y'all.
Big names. I want Paro versus Hitchens. I want the winner of that. You got the Catterall fight. Obviously, he won that one. I'm interested in that fight. It's all about just taking care of business down Saturday night, man. I appreciate Sriracha for, accepting the fight, willing to be sacrificed on Saturday because he's going to get knocked out.
Yeah, that might be the bet I made right there.
And then I'm just looking for those bigger names, man. Everybody in that witness protection program, including Haney, Shakur, all those guys, man. I want them.
Witness protection. How could you not back a dude talking like this? He ain't just saying they ducking me. Like, he talking slick. I love this kid.
Like you said, I want those big names.
But that's just one. Then we got this one.
Ian Paro.
Grit.
Richardson Hitchens.
Weak.
Jack.
Call my man weak.
Catterall.
Old.
Call Catterall old, coming off the best win of his career.
Fimo Lopez.
Delusional.
I think we, as a community, kind of agree.
Josh Taylor.
Washed.
Disrespectful.
Subriel Matias.
Tough.
I was shocked with this one. How you call him tough and he just got like exposed in most people's eyes?
Jose Valenzuela.
Mediocre.
That was disrespectful. I felt like that was the deepest stab he took at anybody.
Devin Haney.
Crazy.
Jose Ramirez.
Punchy.
Ernesto Mercado.
The best.
The best, baby. Tell your favorite fighter to step up to the plate, man. Tell your
I like
favorite
that
fighter to
kid's
step up to your
confidence, man.
plate. I got Jose. He says, shout out to you, Ness, and the whole TBV community. This 5v5, the most anticipated card for me. Will this be pay-per-view? And that was a $2 Zelly Zell. Will it be pay-per-view? I hope not. I hope not. You know, I don't even want to speak pay-per-view into existence for it. Let's make the Zone subscription great again. Not just expensive. Let's make it great again. Let's make it worth something for Americans and for UK people alike. Let's put cards like this part of my $30 subscription. Can I have some value? Can I get some value, sir? I'm not asking for much. A little bit of value. That's it. Just a little bit.
You preaching right now, man. You preaching.
That's all I want, bro. I don't want to keep paying and paying. I just want, you know, to turn on my DAZN and get a good car like this. Looks like we hit the goal. Time to ring the alarm. So I gotta now copy paste all them damn names and put them in the wheel, and then we'll go from there and find us a winner. We got a King Counter from DC3, courtesy of James Benitez.
Yo.
Shout out to James. Appreciate it, kinfolk. But man, I like this card though, Ness. I like it. And who was that? Somebody called in and said they felt like Shakur should be the main event. Now I gotta agree with him, Ness.
I don't remember who
I gotta
that
agree
was.
with him. Like you hear me? You can hear me?
I hear you.
Nah, cause I just feel like he's the most accomplished person on this card. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
But
I
do
mean,
it matter? It matter? We talking about everybody getting the money they need.
Nah,
Which is just,
you're right.
just
You're
give
right.
us the
It
fight.
does matter. It does matter because that's why you go for the belts and all that to be put.
No, you go for the belts. You go for the belts to maximize your money. You getting that?
You're right, Ness. But I feel like you should be rewarded. You should be rewarded because of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he should be the main event because he undisputed. He got more accomplishments. You should be rewarded for that. Like I gotta agree with him. Like I'm not the biggest Shakur fan, but you know Boots. I mean,
Man,
bro, like
I don't
Shakur
think it should matter, man.
I
I think you want a super card. I think you want a super card that has extreme replay value, and that's all that matters. What matters is staying on this card because it's gonna be seen by millions.
Nah, you're right. I can agree with you, Ness, but I just feel like bro should be rewarded for getting the belts and like.
Bro, you getting
these
paid.
other guys, like,
You getting paid
Ness,
out the wazoo. You gonna get more money than you ever made. That is the reward.
Yeah, you're right. But I feel like that's my opinion. That's your opinion. And this is a good card. And the guy Mercado, like, what he been pro 2-3 years?
Yeah.
How long? Yeah, man. He slow down, Mercado, a little bit, man. These guys,
you ain't see his resume out. That's what I think it is. You ain't see his resume.
He fight what tomorrow, right?
He already on that level. Yeah, he fight on the Boots card.
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, but just slow down, bro. You calling for these guys like it's early in your career. Slow down a little bit, bro. You calling for it's early in your career, man.
It ain't early. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you see his resume.
Get a couple more years under your belt because you don't want to get the fight this early and be having to rebuild early. So just get a couple more fights in, man, and then you start talking crazy. You calling out Haney and out these guys are the guys. These guys are the names. They got all the accomplishments. These are the A+ fighters in the sport. You know what I'm saying, bro? So be cool, Mercado. I get your confidence and all that, family. But slow down, homie. Slow down, buddy. But now though, this card might be better than that card Turkey put on the LA, Mitch. You can agree?
I got to go back and look at it, but possibly, yeah, man.
I would agree.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's the deal, Hangout Spot? What's the deal? But yeah, this a hell of a card, bro. I hope it comes through. What's the date of it? What's the date of it?
No date yet. We ain't got no date yet.
Oh man, shout out to Oscar though, and I do want to see Oscar and Eddie fight. That'll be live. Shit, we getting all
You
this
may
other
feel
shit.
like it's your time.
We get Tyson and Jake and shit.
But it's
Why
not your
not? Why
time.
not get that fight? You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody getting paid in boxing to be a sideshow. You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, man, we gotta start giving guys that rewarding guys. We gotta start rewarding guys for getting the belts and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because we shit on guys who don't go get the belts. You know what I'm saying? We shit on them.
But bruh, he
Like,
already
guys still
got
talk-
his belt. He's already being rewarded. That's how you got on his card. Your achievements got you here. Like, what is you talking about?
You're right.
You want extra
Nah,
rewards.
It's not an extra reward. If
You
the most
heard
accomplished person
Jermaine
on
Ortiz. He said, man, I should be fighting. You know what I'm saying? He want to be in that position. Shakur's in that position. You can't be worrying about main event. You see there's people on the outside looking in trying to be where you at. You worrying about main event. You better worry about securing that Alice Sheik check.
That's crazy, man. But I mean, he gonna do it. But I'm just saying that's just my opinion. That's your opinion. You feel me? I just feel like, you know, this guy. This what we talk about, the belts, the accomplishments. That's how you put yourself in. But now all of a sudden it's cool though, because when people say the belts don't matter, it's an issue. But it's cool. That's your opinion, man. That's your opinion. I'm gonna let you have it. Because you know what you said the gospel. What you said the gospel, Nis. You somewhat of a Troy too, Nis.
You funny. You funny.
Nah, you is. That's the truth, Nis. Because I call you out for it. Nah, yeah, I call you out for the bullshit you do. Just like with the Belanga shit, Nis. That shit you pulled, talking about the guy had 1 million people follow him and all that, running the narrative. Narrative Nis said it's finest, man. I'm out, man.
Yo, you seen Berlanga. You seen the interview with the Hangout Spot, man. My man said he the face of Puerto Rican boxing, bro. What's wrong with y'all?
He sure did.
Ain't nobody bigger. Ain't nobody bigger. It's over, man. It's over. The takeover is here, B. Let's see. King Counter, Kerry G.
Hello. Hey, yeah. Yesterday I was having some issues. I had some like a counter during that show. I don't know if you had gave it to Timboski or not, but if you still can if he wasn't able to get it.
No worries.
Yeah. And also I forgot to mention. Tip reminded me about that yesterday. That Michaela Mayer fight that she just had. I feel like I don't remember if I ever mentioned it, but I just wanted to say, because I'd be remiss if I didn't. That was the best women's boxing fight I've ever watched. Just hands down.
Which
I've
one
never
was
seen
that?
a fight with Michaela Mayer versus that chick who got the paint thrown on her.
Sandy Ryan, I believe.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel horrible that I couldn't remember her name just now, giving her that much props. But like that fight was literally the best women's boxing fight I've ever seen. They both just looked extremely poised in there. Like there was no dirty boxing, like grabbing the head and throwing uppercuts on the inside type shit. There was no swimming. Like they just looked in pure fight mode, and they were going at the whole round. Like I was thoroughly entertained. I don't care what anyone want to bring up history. I know Vega was telling me that there was some Serrano fights that were that good back in the day, but maybe I'll have to go back and watch it. But as far as I've seen, that was hands down to me the best women's fight I've ever seen. So they did their thing with that. This 5v5 sounds like really. Oh, actually, and Limos yesterday I didn't get to make. That dude just seems like the ultimate antagonist in boxing. Like he seems like impish, like almost like a fiend, but in I guess in a good, positive, like entertaining way. You know, it's like a dangerous way for Keyshawn coming in that heavy. But if you remember, man, like his personality seems to like denote that he would do stuff like that, like in the Hitchens fight. I'm pretty sure like he pulled some stuff with like the gloves and was like, hitting Hitchens with his own damn gloves, like his own custom shit. Like he said he wasn't like agreed to the fight or something, and he was able to like wear Hitchens gloves. Like he was always like making crazy ass like demon faces and smiling at Hitchens during the fight and stuff. Like he's a very impish guy. Like it really it's like he's a character for sure, and definitely think he just came in being like, just like with Ryan. People get mad about the Ostarine shit, but to me, the biggest thing that like pissed me off about Ryan was the weight shit because he lied to fan bases. We gotta pick and choose when he lies and when he's telling the truth. But for weeks, he talked to fan bases, being like, "I'm gonna be a champion. I'm the ultimate professional." You remember that shit during the tank build up. I'm the ultimate professional. Why would I come in overweight and shit like that? Because people wanted him to
You
on
may
that
feel like
fight.
it's your
But
time.
this fight, he had plans. He had plans. So I find that shit to be the most dishonorable, other than the PED shits and people try to like talk their way past the PEDs, being like they didn't do much. But I'm gonna digress on that. Limos, I think he's doing the same thing. He put Keyshawn in a situation just like Ryan put Devin in that situation. But Keyshawn for keeping this fight going, like that's huge. That's big. That's a lot of smoke. So I'm very curious to see that tonight. Dude looks very hyped since he stopped smoking weed. Like man looks extremely hyper since he stopped smoking weed. Like he always had that little bug eye thing, but since he put that weed down, whew, I don't know if he's actually not blazing or not, but like his energy is definitely up. But this 5v5. I am super curious if this even if it even happens. I'd like it to happen. It seems like one of those things that we get like super hyped and then one of the matches get changed or two of the matches get changed when it comes up to it. But I think Golden Boy. I think definitely Golden Boy could win. We're doing a lot of eye test stuff for like Shakur in that fight. Diego Pacheco versus Munguia. I think Munguia has been through a lot of adversity, man. Like people ain't really like counting all this stuff that when just like with Floyd Schofield, man, this adversity shit when he finally get into the ring against these guys who've been having, easier matchmaking because they're stars, it might have a little role reversal for him when he finally gets in there with people. And I think that might happen to some of the A sides who we expect to win in this 5v5, man. You never know with these turkey cards. But and hangout spot, man. Been seeing you come onto the show a decent amount now, and it looks like you're really grinding. And definitely gonna go support you. Gonna go find your channel. I like your energy, and I like how you're really working there, and you appeal to people in a really good way. I think like sometimes these content creators almost seems like they're like desperate for subscribers and stuff like that. I got a lot of respect for you. I don't know why. You only just came onto the show, but I like the energy. So yeah, definitely gonna support you. Hopefully push your stuff, get you to the goals that you want to get. Thanks, guys.
I
Peace out.
appreciate you, champ. Appreciate the support, man.
Appreciate you, Kerry. Speaking of goals, brother, how many you got? I know you needed 200. Did we get there or what?
I need 150.
150 more subscribers. Listen, community.
God putting in work.
It
Putting
costs
in
you
work,
nothing.
man.
It costs you nothing right now. You can hit subscribe. If you already feel like, yo, Ness, I'm subscribed to so many people, don't hit the notification just yet. But just clicking that subscribe allows him to finally create content that he can be paid for, not just, putting in the grind. So it ain't going to cost you nothing.
You may feel like it's your
Couple
time.
seconds of your time to flip open the app on your phone and hit the button subscribe. But, that could essentially change his day. So,
Yes,
speaking
sir.
of
Appreciate
goals,
that.
we also achieved that goal. So, we will be mailing out this extra large tank shirt and the Benavides hat. I'm going to let you pick. Which one should we go? The shirt got like a red line, so should we do the red suede hat or the all black hat with the red suede bottom?
Let's go black, man.
All right, black with the red with the
black.
shirt. So I have all the names in there, and obviously it was first come, first serve in terms of once the goal got started, YouTube starts to count each super chat. Those names are in the list. It is 30 of you, so we're going to go ahead and spin everything. and get us a winner. Remember, whoever wins, you got to get in touch with me and send me your full name and mailing address so that we can ship this out. If you get in touch with me today.com, we'll mail this out tomorrow morning. The wife always hustling with me, and she'll get this out. So, .com show, I need you to contact me however you want to do that, preferably via Instagram or email. The email is right there under the bold words Zelle. You could also send me a Zelle and put the address there. However you feel comfortable. DM, Instagram, at the Boxing Voice, email me, whatever. But the longer you take, the longer it takes for your prize to get out there. That being said, we are going to keep going down the line. We last stopped off at Stephen Gallegos. We got Tevis Smith. He sent the $2, but you didn't get lucky. Machine Gun, he sent 2, but you didn't get lucky. And Supermex also sent 2 for the David and Tank, but you ain't get lucky. His brother was back with another 2. You ain't get lucky. Bones with the shirt emoji and the cap hat, but you ain't get lucky. Daniel Vega, shout out TBV. Tevis Smith, you ain't get lucky. Nano, $2 says, Ness, give us more time, Ness. Remember, YouTube has the time. I can set the time limit. So I can set it for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, but once it's set, it's set. Machine Gun, $2. Ness versus Mex, 2028. I just found out that it won't be able to happen. If once Mex turns 35, we'll always be 10 years apart. We'll always be more than 10 years apart, because he's not 35. So I was reading the Masters rules yesterday, and I can only fight people 10 years younger than me, no more, and he's just too young. Now, I don't know would they allow a special request once he does turn Masters at 35, but he would still be I think 13 or 12 years younger than me. He took too long. He's a fucking punk. But we could always spar, man. I'll beat you up. It's all goody. We got G-Ball, $2. Quick gas in this Haney versus Duarte trash fight. I'm going to stop on the Super Chats only because James got a king counter and, everybody's working. We don't know if he needs to get on.
Yo, that's crazy, man. But yo, shout out to Supermax though, man. You seen the picture of his new weight loss journey, man? I'm impressed. I'm really impressed with him.
I seen a picture. A picture is nothing.
Come on, Ness. Let's. It something is better than nothing.
Bro, I could go find my fattest pic and go find my thinnest pic and put them together on a collage. I'm not. Look, I don't care nothing about that. Tell him show me some work. Tell him show me some work. You know what he told me? He told me he not even working because of baseball season or football season or one of them damn seasons he coaching for his kid, and I get it.
Yeah, football.
I get it, yo.
That's a good deal.
So run some fucking fly catch passes with your son then. Let him throw the ball at your big ass because you big.
But Ness, you see how you do us old heads, and this is what I brought up yesterday, man. You do us old heads like this, but you let these young dudes, you let the young dudes like Clip slide. Why is that, man? Why is that, Ness? I'm just trying to figure this out.
I'm trying to tell you why. Because we have the clock ticking. So we need to be healthy, especially in our old age. Them young punks still got time to make the change. It's us.
Okay.
It's us that need to be right now. We already in our 40s.
Man, I hear you, man. But Mexico's gonna show up though. That's one thing you do know. We don't know the same thing about the young boy.
I think my uncle was on my mom's side, I think my uncle was 43 or 44 and he had a heart attack. Not it was a while ago now, and he died. He died, you know what I'm saying? So you can die young if you ain't fucking healthy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Also, man, let me make this quick, man, because I know my time running short. Kerry G full of shit. He tried to use every word of his vocabulary that he learned from school. Denounce, dismiss, all this type of shit. If you think Michaela Mayer and Shane Ryan is the greatest fight you ever seen, man, you full of shit. What Clarissa Shields did earlier this year with the stoppage, that was probably the most unexpected thing that she could have done, and it shocked us all and everything. So I'm gonna give that to Clarissa, and also to Gabby Fandora for being consistently impressive in every fight. Shout out to DC3, he's on code. He agrees with me and everything. Like I already told you, Ness, the reason why you fight, participate in the boxing, get all these accolades, get these belts, unify these divisions and such, is so you can be the main event star. Just because those two are just like two young prospects that people want to see doesn't mean they should surpass Shakur. So I disagree with that. Regardless of money or not, they need to take a backseat to the King Core. Also, in Ness, and like when Devin Haney had all the belts, you like I said, you didn't have a problem with him wanting to be on the cover of Undisputed. You didn't have a problem with him wanting to be on the main event. You didn't have a problem with a lot of things with him. Also, Ness, I'm gonna want to give the other five to Tip Bayless. I seen he hopped
You
on the
may
line.
feel like it's
Shout
your
out to you and
time,
shout out to the community as always.
but it's not
All
your time.
right. Darius Mason, $2. You late, champ. Bones 13. You another $2, and he says, "Let's effing go." Cap emoji, shirt emoji, but you ain't win. Tevis sent another $2. You ain't win, champ. Jay Gonzo 714, $2. Sign me up. You ain't win, champ. You ain't win. Coach Amelia, $2. Good morning, TBV community. What up, Coach? And she put the saluting emoji. We got Gonzo Spia. Who y'all think will look better in the Boots Karen rematch? Great show, fellas. Keep up the great work. TBV with the microphone emoji. Who will look better in the Boots Karen? I mean, I hope Boots, because
It should be Boots, right? This is the second time around.
Not only that, we literally talking about Boots fighting Virgil. If he don't look good, we ain't getting no Virgil fight.
Absolutely.
And Conquest, $3. No words, all love. We got the Kerry G's King counter. We got the James counter. DC3, $2. They should put Matias on that card. Matias is on a pay-per-view, man. That's nasty work, man. He on a pay-per-view that, like how you selling a comeback pay-per-view? That's crazy, bro. I thought that the promoters do us dirty, but this fighter is definitely doing us dirty. He's wilding right now, trying to make us pay for his comeback. Like, how do you do that? Right. And then we'll get mad if someone else, if Canelo had a comeback like that. Like, come on, bro.
And he's not fighting anybody that's really known to be charging pay-per-view prices.
Tip says stop showing the will. I know, because in the past I did say I wasn't sure if that's why I got flagged. YouTube is so weird with their terms and services, you know what I'm saying? But I also don't want to not show it and have anyone thinking I'm corrupt and not picking the proper winner, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm kind of like in a rock and a hard place. Tip, you got a counter from James Benitez. We got DC3 with the $20 super chat. He says, counterpunch for James, CYP, Tip, and C-Dub. That brings Tip to 2 counterpunches now. C-Dub, you got one. CYP, you got one. James Benitez, you got one. And let me drop a bomb for that dub. Also, we got, in my opinion, with AB, $2. Key stops limos in 8 tonight. Let's look at some bets, man. Let's see what's going on here on this betting line. Most states allow my bookie, so if you are having issues finding someone, you can always use my bookie. If you need a link, let me know. I will send it to you, but definitely use my code and get your sign-up bonus. And also, obviously, you'll be supporting TBV because you'll be letting them know that we sent you over there and, that they're a reliable site that I've been using now. Damn. A long time. Probably, I don't want to say 10, but I feel like it's probably close to that I've been rocking with my bookie. But
I may have to hit you up on that, man, because I used to use DraftKings, man. Florida's whack, man.
No. Oh, you can't get DraftKings in Florida?
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, use my bookie then. But DraftKings and FanDuel, they the best, though. If you
I know.
if you bet on boxing, you need DraftKings and FanDuel. I won't lie to anyone. You know,
Absolutely.
Bovada is okay, but they just don't do it like DraftKings and FanDuel. Even Bet Online, they okay. They just don't do it like DraftKings and FanDuel though. But Keyshawn to get the knockout in round 7 and 8. Damn, that's a plus 1,000. I'm putting $1 on that, bro. Fuck it. Just because my man said he's making that bet, I made that bet too. I just made it. Because that's $10. I don't know that it's going to happen, but I mean, with my man having to, force himself not to eat so early this morning, there could be like low energy in the late rounds where Keyshawn can get him. I should have parlayed that, though. Let me see if they got the Mercado fight. Because my boy Mercado said he getting a knockout, too. And
I think Mercado gets the knockout. Keyshawn, to your point, I was thinking about that, but I don't see that, man. I'm going to stick to my original prediction, which is he wins on the cards.
Let me see, man. I hope they got Mercado and don't act funny. Mercado's on the 9th. Come on. Oh, he's here. Damn, they only got a money line, though. That's garbage. Garbage. They even got floss. Let me see if I do me a long parlay.
I'll be covering that card tomorrow, Pro Box in Kissimmee.
Shout out to you. You don't play no games.
I'm grinding, man.
Got to. That's the only way, bro. Only way. Big, little, small, I interview them all. They could be 0-0. Let's go. You feel me?
I interview them all, man. Make sure y'all check me out at the hangout spot.
How many you got? Refresh, man. Refresh. Let's see if you got some instant love from TBV, man. Because I know my community don't fucking play.
Word, I did, man. Shout out to the community. I probably got about 30 new subscribers so far, man. But we got almost 900 people, man. Hook a brother up.
Let's go. Jose Torres, $2. Why can't we get Munguia versus Berlanga as the main event on this 5v5? Isn't Berlanga with Matchroom?
That's a good call, man.
You ain't lying. And listen, Berlanga will do it. Berlanga will do it. Let me tell you something. Shakur Zepeda, this fight is like this 5v5 is for February. If they gonna do it, they doing it in February because that's the targeted date for Zepeda and Shakur already. So that gives Berlanga no time. He can't be on this card. That's why Eddie didn't mention him. Now, if they push it and they do Cinco de Mayo and we take back the Canelo date with Munguia Berlanga as the main event, you give Berlanga February to get his tune-up in Puerto Rico, but now you got your Shakurs and your Devins staying out the ring till May or having to get a tune-up. It gets tricky, but listen, if you put this 5v5 on Cinco de Mayo with Berlanga as the main event versus the Mexican in Munguia, Shakur, co-main, Devin, whoever, whatever, the same 5v5 underneath them. Only thing we taking out is Pacheco. And, maybe he's not ready. It's okay. Just swap him out. Put the second fight as the first fight. Berlanga's your new main event. Boots is your co-main event with Virgil. You got Mexico versus Puerto Rico. You got Mexico versus African American, the green print. That's what Floyd said. You got Mexico versus African American in Zepeda Shakur. That's what Floyd said. Another green print. And then you got Mexico. Oh, my God. You can take the Canelo date. I can't believe it. You can really take the Canelo date. What the Canelo would have to face David or Crawford to get that date away from this pay-per-view card. First of all, the Pavadas won't give them the pay-per-view. If they lock this pay-per-view in now, it don't matter who Canelo fights. I never seen 2 pay-per-views on the same day. Now,
I like it, man.
Wait a minute. Have you been watching boxing long enough? Do you remember Canelo Josecito Lopez? Was that pay-per-view? Because I know Sergio Martinez and Julio Cesar Chavez was pay-per-view on the same day. Both here in Vegas. One was in Thomas and Mack. The other one, I think, was in the MGM or some shit. But, yeah,
I don't
mean,
think
they
that
could
was
steal the
on
date.
pay-per-view.
They could steal the date with a fight like that. And they saying Canelo Lopez was not pay-per-view. So we've never, ever, ever in the history of boxing seen 2 pay-per-views on the same day. Now, maybe they can try our chins and do one early and one late. But again, it's not worth you're shooting yourself in your foot having 2 pay-per-views on the same day. So this can take the Canelo date. He can only get it back if he fights Bud or if he fights David. They can take
that's
this
not going to
date.
go well with Canelo, man.
It don't matter. Turkey Al-Sheikh need to give him. He need to do this. Canelo don't want to play ball. Take his fucking date. I love this. Berlanga and
I like that
Munguia
idea
can do
too,
it.
man. I just don't see that shit happening.
Bro, this is a super duper card too. You put Berlanga Munguia main event. Boots Virgil. I mean Shakur Zepeda. Devin fucking Duarte. Bro. You don't even need the Catterall Barboza Ramirez winner, but if Barboza or Ramirez win, that's another Mexican. Granted it's versus Catterall who doesn't really fit the bill, but hey, so what? It's still a good fight. But let me get to some callers here. We got Tip with the counter, courtesy of James. And you still got one more.
Shout out Tip.
Yo, what up, Johnny? Yeah, yo, Ness, man. Honestly, bro, your card matchmaking skills are as bad as Treese's. Like, for you to sit here and lie to the audience that Berlanga and Jaime Munguia could take Canelo's date is insane.
As a whole card, Tip, stop being like it was always hard for you to comprehend. It's not just the main event; it's the whole card. This is a super card with a very strong main event, and the answer is yes. You can lie to all you want, but again, you're going out for Call of the Year. I'm sorry.
You just sat here last night and told me that Shakur should be the co-main to Boots Ennis. But you want to put Boots Ennis as a co-main to Jaime Munguia and Edgar Berlanga, who both got cooked by Canelo. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta hop out this delusion, man. You gotta hop out this delusion. And then even somebody else called, I think it was DC3, he called in and said even Shakur should be headlining this 5v5 card. Like or whatever it was. Like, come on, bro. Like, you devalue the fighters. You devaluing the fighters. Not me, it's you. I'm putting them right where they should be. Cause ain't no way I'm putting 2 dudes with losses above a Boots Ennis and a Virgil Ortiz, who are both undefeated at this point. You watch your damn mind, bro. Edgar Berlanga just lost. He ain't have a comeback fight yet. The dude's about to fight what's the Puerto Rican cat? You know what I'm saying, with 1350 losses. You know what I'm saying?
Gabe
Ain't nobody trying to
Rosado.
see that. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to see that shit. Come on, man. Nah, Berlanga gotta do something. He ain't never won shit. He gotta do something, man. You can't sell me that.
Yeah, we going after one of the top contenders at 68. That is doing something. You a hater. You a hater.
Mexico against Puerto Rico.
You a hater.
Man.
Jaime ain't never won shit at 68, so don't you can't
top.
tell me
I
that,
said
man.
top contender. I didn't say champion. I said top contender.
Right. A top contender. A top contender who ain't never won shit. Once again, like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Jaime ain't beat a name at 68. Jaime ain't even beat a name at 68. Like, honestly, what are we doing, bro? Come on, man. Let's get it together. I know you matchmake better than this, man.
I don't see what's wrong with it. I don't see what's wrong with it.
The structure of that card is what's wrong with it, bro. Like, for you to put Jaime Munguia and Edgar Berlanga as the main event.
Again, I don't care about main events, but for the sake of stealing
that's what sells the fight.
Listen, for the sake of trying to take Canelo's date as a strategy for Al-Sheikh, this 5v5 with Munguia Berlanga as the main event can do that. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my
God. You want to structure it some other way, do it. But remember that the goal is to take Canelo's date. Why? Because someone super chatted. Just keep in mind what I'm doing here. Someone super chatted and said Berlanga versus Munguia would be a better fight. I reminded them Berlanga has a tune-up schedule for February, and the Zepeda Shakur was already going down in February, so that would be forcing Shakur to stay out the ring longer. But if we're gonna do that, we let Berlanga get his tune-up in February, and then we can take the Canelo Day as a whole on May. If you can't see that, that's okay. I'm sure other people see it.
Versus Munguia is only a better fight based on name value because Berlanga has a bigger name.
Styles
That's
too.
it. That's the only
Styles
difference.
too.
Man, I think that would be a banger.
Pacheco's more of a boxer. He's more careful. What are you talking about? Berlanga and Munguia, that's a banger.
You may feel like it's your time,
but it ain't
Run
your
my second
time,
counter,
man.
it's not your time.
Oh, why?
I got two.
Oh,
I got two.
why?
I got two counters.
No,
man.
you
Run
got
it,
that.
man.
You
Run
got
it.
that. You got that.
You gonna get cooked today, man. You gonna get cooked today. And
I
also,
don't
man,
want to fight.
shout
I don't
out,
want to fight. I just want a good
shout out
fight.
to, shout out to Keyshawn Weight Drain Davis. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all like to call in and talk about Tank weight draining his opponents, but here it is. Keyshawn Davis is bringing down a 40-pounder to 35.
Two fighters
and
back to back. 2 fighters back to back.
Come on, man. The dude can't even make weight. The dude can't even make weight because he keep being drained so hard. Like, this shit crazy, man.
Well, he actually did
This shit is
not
crazy.
make weight.
God, we knew he wasn't gonna make weight. They try to bring the man down from 40. Come on, bro. He better knock him out. If he don't stop him, then you know what I'm saying, he gonna get criticized for sure. There's no way you bringing a man down 6 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And he on a rehydration cause basically. Since he couldn't make the weight. Like, come on, dog. He better finish him. Looking all crazy in the face and shit. He better finish this dude, man. And then, another thing, man. Shout out to the dude over on Matchroom, man. I'm sorry you ain't get the publicity you was supposed to get because you was over there on that network where they think Jaime Munguia versus Edgar Blanca will potentially, you know what I'm saying, take Canelo's date because nobody actually watches that network. You know what I'm saying? But, let these people think that, you know what I'm saying, you going to take Canelo's date, bro, when nobody's watching that network. You know? Let them think that, man. Let them think that. Them dudes barely getting any publicity over there, but they going to take Canelo's date. Like, ask anybody if they could find where the zone is. I guarantee you, older folks can find Amazon Prime before they can
I don't
find the
even
zone.
understand you. All you do is hate, really? Like, what the hell?
I'm not hating, man. I'm just giving you the facts, bro. I'm just giving you the facts, man.
Word of
These people
mouth,
can't find the zone.
word of mouth. This 5v5, and again, that was a super chat. Because I know I'm the Belonga fan, so all of a sudden, oh, you turn it in. I ain't never say that. That was a super chat. But if this 5v5 happens with them, I don't see what's to be angry about. Like, you out of control.
And then another thing that's like, come on, bro. You said earlier, yeah, Turkey Al-Sheikh, give me my value for the $30 that I paid in a monthly subscription.
Yeah.
Like what world are you living in, man? Turkey put everything on pay-per-view. Why would you think they're not gonna put this on pay-per-view? Turkey put everything on pay-per-view. You know the same thing got blamed Al for? Turkey put everything on pay-per-view, man. You know it's gonna be pay-per-view. The last 5v5 was on pay-per-view. The 5v5 before that was on pay-per-view. Like, come on, man. You know it's gonna be pay-per-view.
I'm not going to speak that into existence like, yeah, I never said pay-per-view. That was another caller. You bring up pay-per-view again. I'm not even saying that word, and I'm hoping for my value to be given.
Like it's your time.
I want value.
Come on, bro. They're giving you your value with Belonga fighting Patrick McCrory's of the world. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
tune-up.
Right, everybody deserves a tune-up. Didn't Gary Russell, Antoine get one? I got to go. Your man's just got one, right? He just got a tune-up. He got up off the, inactivity, and he ready to rock and roll, right?
Yo, but don't fight fans say all the time that they want to be entertained?
Allegedly.
Like that fight to me is super entertaining based on styles, man. Mexico against Puerto Rico. I mean, both these dudes gonna come to fight, man. And not to mention the card, like you said. I mean, it's not just one fight, man. We're talking about a collective card here that's fire, man. I like it. I like the idea.
I'm with you, man. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But we gonna do what we got here. Stone Bone, what up?
What up? What up? What up?
Was good.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. That boy, man. Man. When I joined the Nation of Islam and I stopped gang banging, man. This boy's still out here, uh, promotional banging. That's what he's promotional banging still, bro. Like at this point, PBC fighters don't even like PBC. Yeah, I mean, like most of them dudes is out here looking for bags. You know what I mean? Like I bet you. Oh my God, it's crazy, man. I maybe because I sit in the dispensary and sell trees all day, so I hear people sad stories. I hear their ups, their downs, and that sounds so emotional. Like people that's going through it, man. Like he talking about Amazon Prime. When do you see fights on Amazon Prime? Like PBC is giving us fights like once every 5 months. Like it ain't nothing to talk about. We've been waiting on this rollout that's coming. They just keep getting stalled, getting this rollout, getting flat tires and all this. They need an oil change. Their dudes would take two. These dudes at PBC would take any fight they could get right now. They would take a tune up, a start up. They would take a guy move up. Guys would move down. These guys would move divisions. These guys would do anything to get a fight. These dudes is begging to go to Saudi Arabia. These dudes is calling other fighters trying to get them to hook. Look at Jamel Charlo or the Charlo. I don't remember which one it was. Oh, Jamal talking about, man, me and Boo Boo, man, we got to do this, man. Al can't do it, man. He's sick. Like, leave it alone, man. Get back to boxing, man. Like, pray for these fighters to be able to get fights. Them dudes is looking for fights, man. Stop this gang banging. Let's get some peace out here. And it's really only one network that or Top Rank is doing fights, but the Zone is doing a lot of fights. Like one day it was a fight song like on Wednesday, then Thursday. Friday, Saturday. I'm like, damn, the Zone had fights on like 4 days in a row. And I ain't even watch all of them, but just for it to be on and able to see it, it's like even like how YouTube got it when you see Pro Box. Like you should be appreciating all these PBC guys need to be trying to get on Pro Box, Turkey, whoever got some fight days. If I was a manager, ain't no way I'll be talking about no allegiance to PBC. I'll be saying, look, can we fight over there and then wait for whenever we do get a fight? Because by the time, look, Earl's supposed to fight in October, November, December. Now they talking about January, February, March. Like, this shit is never in there. Earl gonna be out there in 2.5 years by the time he fights. Tank pushing his dates back too. So if even the biggest guys ain't getting dates, man, come on, man. All right, Ness, man. This is a big card, big fight. You can argue about the structure, but this is real life right there. That's a big day. So you can argue about the setup of the fight, but you can't argue what's going on in this promotion of game You banging may is feel dead. like it's your time, but it's not your time.
All right, all right. We got. Let me see. I think we got a counter. Apologies. While I look for this counter, looks like Kerry G with a king. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up. What up, Kerry?
Hello.
Yep.
Hey, yo, man. I saw they got, you just got like 30 something new subscribers. Yo, guys, come on, man. It's like, there's mad of us here. It don't cost nothing. Can't really stress it. Don't cost nothing, man. Help change a dude's day, man. Even hell, it might change the rest of his year. Change it, that's just the start of monetizing for
Word.
your channel. You putting in this much boxing work. You can help change someone's life off of something silly as fucking subscribing, man. Like we subscribe to shit all the time and forget about it. So like, do homeboy a favor, especially for the fact that he respectful with it. He don't browbeat y'all with it. He don't content create y'all to death with it, man. Like you be humbly asking just to like, hey, peep some good interviews I got with people. I'm out here and I'm working. So like really consider going to subscribe to the hangout spot, man. Seems like chill dude.
Appreciate you.
And Benitez.
Appreciate you.
Benitez, man. Listen, Clarissa the GOAT. She always the GOAT. That's why when y'all be talking y'all Alicia Bumgarner shit need to move up and stuff, and Clarissa need to move down, I'll be like, fuck that shit, because she the GOAT. You go up to her. So don't think just because I said something is the greatest fight, that don't mean I think she the greatest women's fighter. I didn't even know who the opponent was that she fought. We got to add some type of like context to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, Clarissa doing a thing at heavyweight, but I just got to see another opponent. That was a sensational one. Gabriela Fundora, yeah, she great. But I didn't know that chick that she fought either. But I knew those two girls, and those two girls kept on fighting, and they were fighting like men in there. So that's why, to me, that's the greatest deal I've
You
seen
didn't see
on the
that girl
women's
fight
boxing.
Esparza?
No, like I'm trying to get more into it, but like just like even keeping track of men's boxing, we got so many weight classes, man. It's like only so much things began highlighted on the women's side. Like if you ain't talking about it or someone ain't in the back call ain't talking about it, like I gotta catch a random article on boxing scene to let me know about any other chicks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it could be a little bit difficult keeping track of them or who I'm supposed to be keeping track of. But we putting in the work for the women's boxing, man. We watching these fights and hoping that they're gonna be good at least. But we putting in the views in there. And I don't know how Keyshawn could be draining limos. He's been. I'm pretty sure he's one of those guys who fluctuate between like lightweight and 140. You know what I'm saying? Like, and of course he'd put a hydration clause on it. The man obviously had an easier training camp. He should be fine with a hydration clause. Clearly he was running less or something. You know what I mean? And don't be getting on me about big words, Benitez. I mean, ain't you the one on the back call bragging about your education last week, making fun of the common man, making fun of me because I'm working hard, being a chef and shit. You know what I'm saying? Over here talking to me about your comfy ass chair in your office with your comfy ass footstool. Come on now, I want to hear that shit from you, bro. You know what I mean? I know you. After Border Wars, Border Wars. Fucking Benitez got this crazy energy now. He outside now, so he probably in some nightclub in Atlanta whispering SAT words to young 20-somethings. Relax, man. It's all good. Much love. And if that was the first count and I didn't go to the second one, you can give that to Timboski.
All right, champ.
Shout out, shout out.
Let's see what we got. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $5. Gotta make that into a short, Ness. Supercard, Cinco de Mayo, Shakur Zepeda, Berlanga Munguia. Tip is bugging. Let's hope the editor feels like you. Aldi, $2. Munguia versus Berlanga is definitely a main event over Boots. Davey So Art, $2. No card with Haney. Berlanga is taking Saul's date. What? Bro, did you not hear everything that's going to be on the card? That would be the super duper 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 card. Like, what are you talking about? I don't
That would
even.
definitely outshine the LA one.
Yeah,
By
bro.
far.
Like, that's wild that you wouldn't even like. I don't get it. Like, that's a great card. But keeping these lines moving, we do got a counterpunch for Timboski. And looks like we got Mr. Benitez.
Yo, shout out to Kerry G, man. That kid is dope, man. That kid is dope. Yo, but nah, I was counter punching, man, because I heard my brother, brother Stonebone, man, from Omaha call in and talk about, man, Spence fight day getting pushed back, this, that, and the third or whatever. I guess what he's realizing is, man, what I've probably been saying for the longest is that, Bud doesn't really have that many options in boxing. That Bud actually still needs Spence when Spence can actually drag his feet and carry the sport or carry 154 by himself without Bud. Like, people keep on talking about Bud's actually going to get this Canelo fight. I guarantee he's not going to get that Canelo fight. People say that Bud should also fight Bruce Ennis. We know Bud doesn't want to take that test with that young gun that's entering his prime where Bud's about to exit his prime. We also know that Bud doesn't want to fight Bachram. There's no real money in that fight. Dude's trying to get paid before he get out the sport. We also know that Bud's not trying to fight Virgil Ortiz. He's not trying to fight a young, potential young killer and everything. That would resemble the Floyd and young Canelo fight. So we know that really Bud's about to retire. We're about to lose a legend in the sport soon, man. So that's why we got the frustration over there in the Midwest. So it is what it is, man. But shout out to Earl, man, for being able to come back and wreck shit and probably going to unify in the future at 154. Also, Ness, man, why this fight can't be pay per view is because we got Devin Haney on the card. Like, Devin Haney, he brings all fighters' values down and shit like that. You remember Lomachenko, the White Wolf, the big time legend and everything, or whatnot. Lomachenko was only able to do 150,000 pay-per-view buys. And then Ryan Garcia coming off of 1.2 million with Tank Davis brought his stock down all the way to 300,000. And Lord knows Devin Haney's
Hey yo,
true
he
value
trying to
is when
call
he
my
beat the
man.
freaks.
He trying to call my man. What's that movie? What is it? The oh my God, what's that word? Where he goes to the crap table and he just makes everybody lose.
Yeah, that's Devin.
Oh
That's
my
that's
God, what is
Devin.
that movie?
Eddie
That's
Mush.
Devin.
Eddie Mush.
Yeah, it's the white guy that played on that
I'm talking
Chicago
about.
show.
I'm talking about somebody
So
else. The dude from the Bronx Tale, Eddie Mush.
Oh no. But it's
Put him in the
similar. It's
bathroom.
similar. It's similar to that one.
oh,
Jesus.
so
He called
so
it
with
Haney
that
Eddie
so
Mush.
so with that being said, man, we already know that Big Turk probably gonna want to give us another $20 card or whatever. But with Devin Haney being featured on that, he can't even do that. So this gonna have to be streamed for free on the zone and everything. And also Ness, I like Edgar Berlanga, I like Munguia, but you don't think Golden Boy doesn't have anybody at light heavyweight, right? Because I know Edgar Berlanga was considering moving up to light heavyweight.
Yeah,
So
I don't
you don't
know,
think
but
a
he
big
ain't
fight?
ready to move up. He ain't ready. We still got
Yeah,
rematches with
well,
Canelo, bro.
that true, but also, oh yeah, you don't think Canelo's gonna try to fight fight Zerto in the future? And also, shout out to you and shout out to the community as always.
I don't know that he will. I don't know, but once upon a time we thought he was gonna go to cruiser, but we got humbled. I don't know that he's gonna take that jump again. So we got some callers. So I was thinking maybe we can do a white set of Kenichi Bears because we did the black set this month. Now we can do it at $2 again, but it's just gonna be a lot of people. It's gonna it's gonna require a lot of $2. You know what I'm saying? So I'll let y'all decide by putting 2 in the chat or 5, right? Because if it's 2, we need $82. Not 82, but 80 of the $2 super chats. And then 80 people are in the goddamn run. And that's a lot of names to copy paste, by the way. So I prefer not to do that. And then the other smallest one we can do to keep it open so more people can win $160 value for like $5. So that would be the other smallest one, but that's still a lot. It would be 32. So put 2s if you rather do the 2 because you rather have an opportunity to win the headset for just a measly $2. But you know that we may not even accomplish it because it's so many damn $2. So let me know either we do it today or another day just so we know in the future versus the 10 and the 15 that we normally do, right? Which only allows 10 or less to be in that running. We got Jay Billy, what up? And another counterpunch for Tip, courtesy of Tavon Burns. Tip,
Yo,
what up? Sound a bit muffled.
yes, sir. I'm muffled. Am I good?
You
Let me
good
know.
now?
Yes, sir. Shout out to panel putting in that work. Yeah, man, it's more bullshit from Tip, man. It's starting to get old, man. We know you want to be the hater of the year. You pretty much got it in the bag already. Just be real now. You feel me? How can we say Lemos is gonna be drained? He came in heavier than he weighed in against Hitchens, and then he just weighed in at 146 today. The day of the weigh-in of the fight of Hitchens, he weighed in at 148. So like 2 pounds, how where's the weight drain in that? I really need to know. Like you ain't doing your TBX research. This ain't like you. But yeah, man, and we can't say the pressure isn't on him to stop him. If he stops him, that's gonna put an exclamation point on it. You feel me? That's gonna be a statement. So, this is the heavier guy. He's a fucking welterweight today. Anything over 140 is a welterweight. So he's fighting somebody 2 divisions over his natural division. So Like, man, we really not about to do that today. You know, hometown fight. I can see it going one of two ways. I'm gonna only speak the better way because I hope it goes this way. I think it's gonna be Shays, Brian Norman versus Santillan. Now, him being overweight, you know, I feel like that took a hit. But I still think Keyshawn has the power because Hitchens was making Lemos miss, but he wasn't making them pay. So Keyshawn, he about to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said yesterday, he's surgical, all about business. So I feel like once it gets to that inside fight, which Hitchens isn't good at. Keyshawn is a fighter. So, you know, that's what he's gonna do naturally. I think he's a better inside fighter than Hitchens was. Some of those uppercuts that Lemos ate against Hitchens, he's not about to do that with Keyshawn. You feel me? I can see Lemos going down multiple times. So, you know, but it can go either way. Either way, man. Boxing showed us we don't know shit about boxing. But hopefully Keyshawn shows out, man. This dude is just disrespecting the sport right now. And I like what Kerry G said. Like, he's really a troll. And I think that's what he's doing. When they put him on the mic and asked him, you know, was this your strategy? He just said, hey, man, I got to fight. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we already see what type of time he on. He ain't even try to make the weight. So yeah, man, it's all about business. But let's just remember that he didn't try to make the weight. Keyshawn is fighting a welterweight tonight. So if he does stop him, more credit to him. But I see him bodying Lemos. You feel me? It's gonna be a massacre like others. But with the Dev situation, I know this is just a fantasy fight, but I want to see Dev come back against some puncher. You know, be it Duarte. I don't care if it's Paro after he, you know, gets this dub against Hitchens, or even a Rolly. You know, somebody that got some pop in him. You know, I need to see something. But yeah, man, keep on putting in that work. I'm gonna tap back in if somebody say something.
All right. Bro, that's wild. Holy shit. No, I'm making this parlay, and I can't believe they letting me do this many teams. It's like so long. Crazy. I got mad fights on there.
There's bad shit going on this weekend, man.
No, there's so many fights, bro.
I'm gonna miss the Boots fight because I'll be at Pro Box, man. Pissed about that,
Man,
but
you not.
Nah, you got the zone, bro. You goody. That's the beauty of the app. Play back.
Johnny, you're not really gonna.
Here
You're
go
not
the
gonna miss
hater.
much.
Here
I'm
go the
gonna be
hater.
honest.
Here
You're
go the
not
hater.
gonna miss much, bro.
Hater.
I'm just being honest, Johnny. You're not gonna miss much, man. But
Word.
shout out to Jay Billy, man. Shout out to Jay Billy over there on Keyshawn Island, man. It's crazy. That's you know, Jay Billy was once a dude who, matter of fact, before I do that, shout out to Floyd Schofield, man. You know, Floyd Schofield showing he can actually fight 12 rounders, even though he trained for a 10 rounder. But you know what I'm saying all that, you know what I'm saying? I could tie this into Jay Billy, because he was once a dude who tried to champion the guy who was just out here fighting nothing but 8 rounders and got dropped to fighting like 6 rounders. Wasn't that what was it 6 rounders? That's the kid got he was fighting 8 rounders or something like that. Then he got put he's fighting 6 rounders and then had to go fight 4 rounders. It was something like that, but he took a step back. Shout out to Abdullah Mason, man. You know what I'm saying? Jay Billy ain't got that Abdullah Mason energy no more. All of a sudden it's gone now. But shout out to Jay Billy. And shout out to my boy James Benitez, man. But yo, Clarissa Shields ain't never had a fight that equal to any fight Michaela Mayer's had. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as entertainment value, not one. Every fight we've had with Michaela Mayer has had controversy and it's been exciting, bro. So let's cut it out. Michaela Mayer is the face of women's boxing, respectfully, bro. And you know what I'm saying? She needs to get that push because I think everybody could get behind Michaela Mayer because she's a straight dog. She's a dog. She got that dog in her. And yeah, man. Stone Bone, man. It's like James said, man. Bud needs Earl, man. Bud needs Earl. Ain't nobody looking for Bud. Bud should be trying to get back in the ring, like right away, man. Honestly, because we honestly forgetting about Bud. People ain't gonna be talking about Bud very soon, bro. He looking for that Canelo payday, bro. Bro better start, you know what I'm saying, building. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't get that Canelo fight, we not worried about you, bro. You better start trying to build a name for yourself. You in your prime now, bro. You know what I'm saying? You to the point now where you're not doing 100,000 pay-per-view buys on ESPN anymore where people couldn't find your fights. You know what I'm saying? You a big name now, bro. You could bring the people to the zone to help Jaime and Berlanga, you know what I'm saying, build an audience to possibly take Canelo's date. You know what I'm saying? You the face now, bud. So do something, man. Get active. You know, don't keep trying to depend on PBC fighters on the other side of the street, pump faking and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like Jerron Bucenis did. You know, the guy we know who's going to move out to 154, even though he's talking about he wants to unify and all this other shit at 147. It's crazy how a dude crosses the other side of the street, but then wants to unify and go undisputed all of a sudden. It's crazy. I ain't never understood that. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. It's a great Friday, man. Tune in to Keyshawn Davis, you know what I'm saying, fighting on VA Island. And
You
Jay
may
Billy
feel
will
like
be
it's your
there
time,
in attendance.
but it's not your time.
All right. So I do got a Keyshawn Davis and Bomac autograph glove. I'm not going to do it on this episode. I'll do it for the live fight chat later on tonight because I just feel like we don't have enough callers and we might not get a winner. And then, you know, if we don't get enough, you know, you lose your money basically. So we could do it for the live fight chat. I am coming back tonight to do the live fight chat. So join me. Obviously, Keyshawn is fighting on Friday. Boots is fighting tomorrow. That's a mistake Keyshawn made today. He made that mistake yesterday telling his audience on his live that he was going to fight on the same day, which is not true. But yeah, we got someone just said I sent the Cash App. Jay Billy must be wanting to counter punch.
Yo,
What up?
yo. Hey, yeah,
You.
Tip. Obviously, you don't pay too much attention to the show because me and Ness was going back to back on Abdullah Mason yesterday. And since you didn't pay attention, I also said you said that you could sell out this area. You said you could sell out this little island, but you can't even sell out the Rose Bar with Gary Antoine Russell. Speaking of Gary Antoine, why don't you talk about him no more? Ever since the Alberto Pollo loss, we haven't heard you talk. I've heard you talk about him one or two times. So what are we doing? To come on now, I'll champion my fighters, win or lose. Devin and Abdullah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said yesterday, we about to make that 8-rounder a 2-rounder. Who else is fighting 5 times in a year? So yeah, man, this little island that you talk about, all we produce is greatness. Like I said yesterday, Pernell, AI, Vic, Jay Billy. You know, I'm just gonna drop the mic on that, man. Keep on putting in that work. I'm gonna tap back in if somebody say something.
Shout out to Weedy celebrating his first super chat on the live stream. Weedy, I'm glad. I've been seeing you in that chat for a minute. You know, salute to you. I see you were already a member, but now you celebrated your first super chat. And he says TBV with 200 emojis. Not 200, but
Shout
100
out.
2 times. You feel me? So, yes, people are saying, how do I enter for the glove? It'll be the same way. We'll have a super chat goal. We make that goal. You'll win the glove. Well, not you, but I hypothetically, you know, it's let's say 20 super chats. We those 20 people, their names will go in that spinning wheel that we use regularly.
Yo, Ness, there's a
Tip,
lot of
tip.
fives in the chat too.
Yeah, they want me to do it for the
That
5 on
the
the headset.
Kenichis.
On the headset.
Yeah.
Again, I just don't know that we got enough callers. I mean, we got 3. I don't know if it'll go longer. It's Friday. Okay, we got some over here. I'll do it, but again, if we don't reach the goal, there's no winner. So don't blame me. Cause that's 32 fives. That's 32 fives if y'all want that white headset. You know, that's not, we need time for that. But hey, if that's what y'all want, we gonna do it. We got Malcolm. What's up?
Mr. Gibbs, good morning.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias, man. Hey, I feel very encouraged by Jay Billy's call. I was very worried about Keyshawn Davis. I'm still worried about Keyshawn Davis, man, because I don't like the going live right after the weigh in. That's not the right body language for me. I
Wait,
watched
why?
that.
I watched that. What was wrong? What was wrong with that?
I don't know, man. It's just it made me feel like he was worried about it, because in that live, you remember that part where his mom came and say, "Hey, man, you supposed to be downstairs
Yeah.
doing it." So, he left what he was supposed to be doing because he was so concerned about getting that off of his chest. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think you interpreted that way. I did not interpret. I interpreted like his mom came to get him, reminding him of something he forgot. I don't think he purposely went up there to get on live. Because you remember, she was like, "What interview? I already did all the interviews. Tell him I'm on my live." And she's like, "Nah, it's the fighters meeting." He was like, "Oh, the fighters meeting." So yeah, I think you misinterpreted that.
Well, I sure hope I did, man. I sure hope I did, man, because I don't like it. I watched that Lemos and Richardson Hitchens fight, and I think Lemos was bullying Hitchens. I think Hitchens should have lost the point at least for holding. Because
Hey, yo,
I
that's
actually had to.
crazy. That's crazy that people keep saying that. What round do you think was the most excessive in the holding?
Well, I have to go back and look and see because I wasn't looking at the round and saying, "Oh, this is the round he should lose a point," But I was watching and
I
it
feel
seemed
like it
for
was the
about
eighth because that's
it
when he
was
got
like
hurt.
it was like a minute and a half where every time Lemos came close, he didn't even attempt to throw a punch. He
But
just grabbed him.
nah, you gotta definitely watch it again because he was. That's what I said. I just watched it, bro. He was intelligently clinching. Was it excessive? Maybe, but he would watch that 8 round, just that one round. I'm
Nah,
telling you,
ain't no
Malcolm.
maybe, bro. Ain't
Malcolm,
no
I'm
maybe. It was
telling you,
excessive, bro.
watch that 8 round again. That boy got hurt, but when he started clinching, he was slipping big uppercuts in there on Lemos. Look at it. Look at it. I wish they
Bro,
let us replay shit like that. This is what I'm saying. Right now, I should be able to show that shit.
you can't grab the man every time he walks up to you after every break.
No, that's
He
exactly what you
walks.
do. That's exactly what you do. I wish I could get a ref on because that's when clinching isn't excessive. You're only supposed to clinch when you are hurt. He was fucking hurt. He was rocked. He was rocked.
Man,
Now we be
you do
having a
that
different
shit in my
argument,
ring.
Malcolm. We be having a
If
different
you
argument. If he didn't clinch, you'd be saying he's supposed to be a slick black fighter. Look, he was dumb. He went out for the fans instead of clinching. He tried to bang with that puncher. Nah, he did the right thing and he snuck shots in that clinch. I'm gonna fucking show it anyway. I'm gonna find that because y'all didn't watch that fight. I just rewatched it, bro.
I
He
just
hits
we
in that fight.
rewatched it too
He hit.
yesterday.
He does very well in that in those
Man, you do
clinches.
that shit in my ring, I'm giving you a stern warning. You keep doing it, I'm taking a point, bro. I'm not having that shit at all.
And listen, you're within
So
your right because that's within the judge's discretion. That's how clinching goes, and that's the fucking bullshit about officiating because every referee, look, I love the referee that did whoever he is. I don't know his name. I just love his actions in Amir Khan Kendall Holt in D.C. He took points from Amir Khan for all that goddamn shoving. He couldn't take the pressure of not Kendall Holt, sorry. Lamont Peterson. He couldn't take that pressure. So it's up to the referee's discretion, how they see it and if they're going to take a point or just do a warning.
I think they should have called the fight off, man. Fuck that shit, bro. 6 pounds over. I don't care. Call it off. I don't give a fuck if it's a hometown fight. And this fight kind of makes me despise Murataya a little bit because he got like twice the fights as Keyshawn, and they still ain't putting him in there with nobody. So and I ain't got no reason to like the brother, but that's the type of stuff that makes me not like fighters is when somebody under the same banner, same weight class is being pushed way harder and you just getting soft touches every fight. I don't like that. And before I get off, I just want to comment on that the 5v5 thing. I like the 5v5 a lot. The only fight I didn't like was Haney and Duarte. I feel like that fight puts Haney in a bad position because the person Haney's going through it with right now had damn near a perfect performance against Duarte. So you putting him in a situation where, you know, even if he wins the fight, he's still gonna get criticized because Ryan did better, you know, because I doubt that Devin is gonna stop Duarte. But yeah, I just wanted to call in, and I'll be watching the fights tonight. I'm very proud of the Keyshawn Davis's mother. She got 3 professional fighters fighting tonight. That must be an awesome feeling for her. But I wish they would have got Keyshawn out of there because there ain't nothing good that can come from this. There ain't nothing good that can come from this, man. I think he could lose, bro. And if he loses, like you, it's all bad, man. It's all bad, especially a hometown fight too. So that's all
Bro,
I
did they
wanted to
take
say.
the fight off YouTube? Now I don't see the fight. I literally just watched this fight. It's
Bro,
crazy.
he was holding, bro. He was. You gonna watch that shit and say, yeah, he holding
Nah,
every
I
time
just
he comes
watched it,
in.
my bro. I just watched it. I know. I know that he was holding, but he was working. He was working.
Yeah. All right, Ness. I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good
All
morning,
right.
TBV.
Damn, somebody got each round. They need to give me round 8. That's the one I want.
Shout out to Malcolm.
Damn, look, round 9. Where is 8? 10. Did I pass it already?
I gotta go back and rewatch that.
Nah, man, that was a good fight. That was a good fight. Hell of a fight. Hitchens showed amazing heart, man. Amazing heart. He got rocked, bro. I don't know what people want you to do. That's when you're supposed to be able to hold, is when you're not, when you're rocked. Now
Right.
what Kelbrook did in the Sean Porter fight, that's not what you're supposed to do. You hitting somebody and immediately holding, that's corny as hell. But if someone hits you when you're rocked, that is what you're supposed to do, or we would be laughing at you sitting here talking about, oh, look at him. He tried to bang with the punch and he know he ain't got no power. He should have been holding. Like, people love to, I don't know. You just can't please boxing fans. Spider Rico, what is up? Enrico. No Rico?
Grand Rising, God.
What up?
You.
Sorry about that. Excuse me. How's it going? What's your name?
The hangout spot, Johnny
New
from the hangout spot.
hangout spot, Johnny. All right, bet. I'm Esteban. I'm Esteban from Oregon with love.
Salute.
Yeah, I'm Superman, but not today. I said I'm Superman, but not today. Take the Glock out the safe. I put the cape away. We ain't saving nobody today. That's how I feel. I think that last caller, one day he called in. He said, I think this, I think this, I think that. Well, you stop thinking. You need to learn how to feel. Feel. That's something that's without words. And when you feel something, it could be not right. It could be good. But that's the supreme power that's within you. Thinking, that's worldly. You know, something that got us in trouble many times in this world. Think about the wrong things, curious about the wrong things, just feel. That's what I feel. We did it again. That's what Tank say. Allah is the best planner, the perfect planner. That's what Devin say. How you like that? That's what Clarissa say. They talking about the globe. I can't believe, I met Tip Bayless in the flesh. He had 2 titles on him. He was in the airport sitting like a G, drinking, having a big old breakfast. I seen him the night before, beat up a man bloody. Had a big old breakfast in the morning. He said, come sit with me, I'm like, all right, bet. He bought me a drink. But what you said right there about Michaela Mayer, I think she cool, you know. She all right, but she ain't nothing to the GOAT. Man, that's crazy you said that, bro. GOAT beat you up. The GOAT will beat you up. Hit Bayless. How about that? That's the truth. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, they going to Texas because they could do illegal things in Texas. Both of these boys is juiced up to the gills. Mike Tyson bigger than he ever fought. Ain't got no fat on him. Jake Paul looking like he about to explode out of juice. Man, this is crazy. This is illegal. And this is not boxing. This is what they do to the fight game. Don't nobody want to talk about it. They going to Texas. They say all my exes live in Texas. Y'all know why they had that song? It's a country song. That's because you can't get expedited. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do in Texas, and they ain't gonna come get you. You leave Texas, they ain't fucking with you. You can go ahead, do what you want to do, and leave. That's the truth. That's where JFK got murdered, shot in the head. A lot of things didn't happen in Texas in America. This is America, and it's Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. You don't think there's some racist boys in Ohio ready for Jake Paul to just knock up? Who he want? They want Tyson to go to sleep. They ain't saying that, are they? And that's the reality. That's what anybody gonna tell you. I pray for we and me. Got a lot of guys to ways of peace and safety. The straight way. Never to go astray. It sets them up for working with love.
You may
I'm
feel
gone.
like it's your time, but it's not your time.
We got. So I started the goal that y'all asked for, and nobody ain't even hit it.
I see.
Nobody ain't even hit it. So you already know I dropped it to the even 30. We need 30 of the 5 if you're gonna do this headset. We got Capo.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, what it do, man? What it do? Johnny from the hangout spot. What's up, man? How y'all doing today?
Another
What's good?
day, another
Salute,
podcast,
bro.
chilling.
I feel y'all, man. Last time I called on here, bro. I'm going off topic again. Last time I called on here, though, I told you I was high. Watched a good fight, bro. I had another session last night. Went real
Nice.
old school with this one. We went. I watched my first ever. Who was it? Was Tommy Hearn and Marvin Hagler. I think that's who I was watching last night. I watched the first fight, bro. For 3 round fight, that shit was interesting as fuck. I was like, damn, they was throwing them shits. That was a good ass fight though. Uh, Back on topic though. To get to this 5v5, I think Matchroom wins it. I think Matchroom wins pretty easily. I think Shakur is going to outbox Zepeda. I think we all know that. Zepeda has a lot of he's going to have a lot of volume though, but I think it still looks a little similar to Valdez versus Shakur. I think it looks something close to that. Only thing I didn't like on there was the Haney and Duarte fight. That's the only thing I really wasn't a fan of. But I don't really know much about Duarte other than he got knocked out by Ryan Garcia. So if you could put me on him a little bit, maybe that would be a better fight
He
for
just
me.
fought Jojo Diaz and was the first man to knock him out. That's a good fight to watch. He's a good fighter. You know, he's a good puncher.
There's a lot of fighters that say that he's the hardest hitter that they faced, including
You said Jojo Diaz?
Jojo
Alright,
Diaz
cool.
told me that personally.
Bet I'm gonna have to tap into that fight. Then I'm gonna have to watch that. Whenever y'all get off the air, I'm gonna have to go tap into that. But other than that, I really ain't got nothing else to say, man. I'm just listening to the show. Wanted to call in, show y'all love. Tell you I appreciate y'all for getting me through my workout. That was really it.
Appreciate you, champ. Thanks for tuning
appreciate
in,
you.
Sir,
man.
have a
Thanks
good
for
one.
tuning in.
Yes, sir.
If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash the thumbs up. Let's see. Oh, man. We done lost 2 subscribers. Y'all terrible, man. How dare you? How dare you?
I hate when that happens, especially me. I'm trying to grind.
Weedy, damn, those $10, remember, they only count as 1. You should have split that into two. You would have had two options. Just saying. Not my rules, their rules. But we got 4 out of the 30, so we need 26 more. Right now, we got to get two. James Benitez, $2. If Keyshawn called the fight, could Mason fill in?
You may feel like it's your time.
I mean, fill in for who?
But it's not your time.
Don't say versus Keyshawn. That'll be a lie. I mean, he would have to have some Bud-like energy. Remember when Bud stepped in and fought British Prescott on a week's notice? Lake County, $2. Ryan struggled against Duarte. Is fam serious? I mean, nah, he just ain't see him. That's probably it. Maybe he ain't really pay attention. James Benitez, $2. Dev Duarte will criticize like Keith. Yeah, but there's nothing Dev can do. See, Dev ain't a puncher, so the person that chooses to criticize Dev for not knocking out Duarte like Ryan did, you just a hater. But Keith is an alleged puncher, and Tank is a puncher, and Keith was a bigger man. Tank was the smaller man. So it just was a bad look for Keith to take that Barrios fight and not get the stoppage. But it is what it is. We got James with the $10 for the headset. That only goes down as one, James. Next time, split that up. We just learned that. I did announce it, but I get everybody is busy, so you didn't know. MC3369, $5. Shout out TBV. You ever do glove giveaways? Yes. We're going to be doing a glove giveaway this evening on tonight's live fight chat for the Keyshawn autograph glove and the Bomac glove. Both of them signed it. We got this. This will be for tonight's show. I don't want to do it now because I didn't think we have enough time. And plus, that show's probably going to be all night. It's going to be mad hours from the, opening card to the main event, giving more people time to, get involved. We got but your $5 super chat does go to the new raffle that we're doing, which is the white set. We got a white set somewhere here in the back. I got 2 on the shelf. Oh, here they go. Okay, so I got to go right there. We got 2 over there. So we doing a white set. So your $5 super chat is going to go towards that. We got 6 of 30, so we need 24 more. We got Demo with the $5. He says, shout out. And I followed you, Johnny. 2 fire emojis, 2 different accounts. Shh, emoji. Salute to you, Demo. That's how you do it, man.
Salute. That's how we do it up, man.
And look,
appreciate that.
Don't forget, Demo, your $5 now goes to, the headset as well. Weedy with the $10, and he puts headset. Weedy, you should have split that into 2 5s. You'd have had 2 opportunities to win, but nonetheless, we still appreciate you, and your name goes into the headset. We got DC3, $2. I don't never win ish with the laugh out loud emoji. New York Bullet, $5. Let's go. Fire emoji, headset emoji. We got Ken Dog, member for 10 months on that champ level. 2 more, and it's a full year champ. He says, shout out TBV community. Salute emoji. Ness, you might get a copyright strike with the NBA running in the background on the TV. What?
On my TV?
Oh, your TV? I can't even see that, but yeah, turn that down then. I don't want that.
It's really small, but yeah.
I got Oscar with the $5 headset with the bear emoji, because that's Kenichi Bear. We got Weedy with his third super chat now. Let's go, Weedy. Feeling lucky, huh? He put the $5 for the headset. We got Oscar. He put the $5 again for the headset with the Kenichi Bear emoji. We got Flex in the BK, $5 for the headset. We got James with another fat $10. Counterpunch for Cliff. I want to hear about Fight Camp. You should have split that into 2, James. That would have been 4 opportunities. Damn it. Tevis Smith, $5 for the headset. Aldi, $5 for the headset. We going out to Tres Leche, Real Jose. What up? DC3, $5 for the headset. He says, headset El Nestor from DC3. Real Jose, you there?
Yo, what up? You guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Sure, man. I'll make it quick. I don't know. It's gonna be a good fight, bro. But I like like Keyshawn's style. He comes to fight. I like a good point one of the last callers made about how he looks a little bit more hyperactive since he stopped smoking weed, and I can relate to that
You
because
sound a bit
I
muffled.
felt that
You
way
sound a bit
I feel like
muffled.
he
You
didn't
sound a
want.
bit muffled.
You just you just get more active. Sorry, feel more active and shit. So it should be a good night, man. Keyshawn comes to fight. I still got him by a decision, but it'll be tough, man. 7-4.
All right, champ. 7-4. 7-4. That's 11 rounds. What you mean?
7-5. My bad. 7-5.
Oh, all right. You got it, champ. We got Al in the Bay. Al in the Bay.
Yo, what's up? What's up? Bay is back. The Bay is back. Yo, man. I think that 5v5 would be lit. I just don't think that Shakur will take the under. Would be like a co-main event. I think he wouldn't want to be a co-main event. I think he would want to be the main event. So I think that would be a lot of pushback on that. So I don't see Shakur fight on that 5v5. Just because if he's not the main event, I don't think he would be like a co-main event between anybody at this point. Um, you know, just because his head got so big. Um, and no disrespect because the man kind of earned it. He's been winning championships and winning medals and stuff. So you know, um, yeah, man, that 5v5 would be good. And the winner who win that 5v5 maybe go against Matchroom and see how that not Matchroom, the other one that Matchroom was facing. And
Queensberry.
5v5 going on. Yeah, Queensberry.
Yeah, I mean, not
Um,
now, but that's what they need to do. Now they could do Queensberry top rank. We got Golden Boy Matchroom. You got to do Queensberry top rank.
yeah, yeah. Um, what is better to send the money on? Is it Zelle or is it Cash App?
Definitely Zell.
Okay, and it's the same thing for Zelle. It's the same thing as the Cash App.
Yeah, I mean, it's on the screen. It's right under
Oh,
the
okay.
word. Is the email?
But
The email under the big word
huh?
Zell.
You said the email under the what?
Under the word Zell. But I'm gonna just text you the email it right now to your Discord DMs.
Okay, cool.
All
All
right.
right, peace.
You're the man. Let's see.
Regarding Shakur though, not wanting to be the co, wasn't he going to be the co?
Shakur never
During
said that. Excuse me. Shakur never said that. Those are his fans just acting crazy, bro. Like getting mad for
right.
him. He
He
never
he was
said
going to be
that.
the co. He was going to be the co in Better Be Even Bivol before he got hurt though, right?
I believe so. Yeah. He was gonna be
Yeah.
the co. But remember, that was also gonna be a co pay-per-view, so it would have been him.
Man, when you put together a card like that, they're all main events, man. It don't matter when you fight. That's how I look at it.
Word. That's how I look at it too. Like, why do I care what
Hey.
order? I'm getting the biggest check of my life on a Turkey LSC card, and it's a super card. It's like a dream team card that people gonna hear about it forever. We got 21 out of the 30, so we only need 9 more, and we gonna get a lucky winner today. Okay. I like y'all energy, man. All right, so we got to get to Tevis Smith sends 5. B. Paulie sends 5. He says, I already got a set of Kenichis. I just want the jingle. Oh, you got it, my man. You got it. It's Friday, man. Thank God it's Friday. We got to play the jingle. Yo, we got to talk about this app. Is anybody having issues with the app, with the push-up app? I feel like they need to do an update. It's not counting properly. I'm ending up doing more push-ups than I need to get to my number. It's crazy. They need to get that
Shout
right.
out to the jingle, man.
Yeah. We last
That shit
stopped
is
off at
catchy.
B. Paulie. Alejandro sends 5 for the headset as well. Matt Vieira, headset. Rally, headset. Keep the
We
super
need two
chats
more,
going,
one more, one
headsets.
more.
Charles Remington, he put Coochie Bear. You damn terrible. Pistol Pete, DTX, celebrating his first super chat. Shout out TBV. Puro Bandera Rojo, red flag, and Kenichi Bear headset emoji. Let's go. We got James Benitez with the $10. King Counter for Brandon Maurice. Let's go. Where you at, Brandon?
Looks like we hit the 30.
Brandon.
Yo.
Yo.
What's going on to you? What's going on to the Hot Boxing Minute? Shout out to the whole community. Shout out to my brother James
That's
Benitez.
the hangout spot, not the Hot Boxing Minute.
Hot Boxing Minute, hangout spot. Okay, hangout. Yeah, my fault. Shout out to the
Salute,
hangout
champ.
spot.
Salute.
Salute to you, good brother. And shout out to my brother James Benitez. Had the pleasure of kicking it with my brother just a week ago, man. He's everything he says he is, man. Stand up, brother. Stand up, brother, man. And that's one thing about this community. You guys hear about the back colony. I just think it's a bunch of old niggas back there fighting and ranting and raving about nothing. Nah, man, it's more of a fraternity. When I'm in one of these guys' town, I got a brother that I can hit up. Hey, man, I'm in your city. And they going to welcome you with open arms, take you to a titty bar, buy you a drink. It's a beautiful thing, man. So that's one thing about this community I love. And my brother Jay Benitez is the epitome of that. Salute to him and everybody else. I had the great, had the grace of meeting in the past. Stainless, Majid, JT, love them guys. But on to this. I love the 5v5. I thought the original matchups Eddie came up with were good. I think these matchups are good. It's kind of like sports betting, When you betting on NFL games and you got money invested, it makes it more exciting. The fact that you're doing promoter versus promoter, team versus team, that makes it more exciting to me. Kind of brings like a sports and sports wrestling type of feel to it. Let's see which promotional company is the best. We got these niggas, they love Matchroom. We got these niggas, they love Golden Boy. PBC has a gang of gangbangers. I wish they get in the mix and do this to put this who's the best promoter, who has the best roster shit to the end by matching these guys up and getting them in the ring to go against each other. I would love to see a PBC versus Top Rank. Who's the best between them two? So I love this idea that Big Turkey has put together. Salute to Big Turk. The boxing will be in a better place once he has the keys to this whole kingdom in the near future, him and Jake Paul. So yes, I like this idea. I would probably favor Golden Boy just off the simple fact I picked Matchroom last time and they didn't win a fucking fight. I ain't picking them again. They're gonna have to show me that they got a dog in this race. They can't get me again, man. So that's my opinion on that. And I'm gonna say this. I know Keyshawn's a bad motherfucker. I like him. I fucks with him. He's a Bo Mac and Bud fighter, but I'm worried about him. I knew it was going to be a tough fight going into this. You got a tough, rugged guy that likes to get on the inside and bang in limos. That's always a terrible style to match up when you having a hometown fight. When you having a hometown fight, you don't want to get in there with a guy that's going to make it rough, rugged, make you think, make you, exude a lot of energy because you're already under a lot of mental pressure to perform in front of your fans. Lord knows how many boys and girls clubs in Norfolk he had to stop by, how many radio stations he had to swing by, how many backpacks he done gave out this week just to put them 10,000 asses in them seats. He's probably been trying to figure out who's going to bring him out to the ring walk. You got your brothers fighting. Your sisters are singing the national anthem. He already under a lot of pressure. You're fighting a tough competitor to begin with. Now you're fighting a tough competitor that's 6 pounds over the fucking weight limit, who's gonna be able to probably eat all your shit. And by 7, 8 round, while you
You
tired,
may
dead
feel like
tired
it's your
and,
time,
and shit, he's
but it's
still gonna
not your
be
time.
energized. So I worry about Keyshawn, man. I'm not hoping that he loses. I'm gonna still pick him to win, but don't be surprised if this fight is close. If he gets a decision where a lot of us are saying he probably should have lost that fight and he got some hometown cooking. But I've just seen this shit happen too many times to these hometown fighters. I'm the
That's the
real story
bell,
around
player.
here.
That's the
I thought this was a
bell.
king counter, sir. I
Oh,
thought this
you
was a
ain't
king counter,
lying. You
sir.
ain't lying. You ain't lying.
You be promoting that hard, then you need to put it down, brother. Clear your mind, good
I
brother.
was texting in the background, man. Don't blame the
Now you good.
Hardin.
Now you good, bro. I'm just talking shit. Shout
We
out to
faded
Hardin, man.
anyway. We faded,
I
man.
ain't, I ain't trying to stop your Hardin's motion, man. Keep getting money, Hardin. But nah, man, I've seen this shit happen in the past, though, man. We saw Jared Hurd go home, unified, on his way to a big undisputed fight with Jamel, get dusted up by J-Rock, Corey Spinks and Zab Judah. We've seen these hometown J-Rock, after he upset Jared Hurd, went home and got dusted up by Banana. This shit gets tricky when you go home, man. And that's a lot of pressure to fight in front of your family and friends. And this ain't a bum he fighting, bro. Like, and it's a bum who's gonna be strong as shit, like a little compact, strong motherfucker, man. So this shit, it's gonna be interesting, man. I'm gonna pick Keyshawn, but I wouldn't be surprised if this shit is close, man. This got the making of an upset written all over it. Cause he ain't been in there with a guy like that yet. He ain't been in there where he had to really dig down and bang it out, no diddy, and had to just grind one out, no diddy. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I wouldn't say pull out the fight because I know, like I said, he got his brothers, his sisters is singing the national anthem. So I know he probably couldn't call it off, but probably should have called this one off, man. That's just my opinion. But I'm going to ride for my dog, man. Salute to him and his whole team. Hopefully he get that dub. And then as far as Boots and shit, tomorrow I know Boots going to get the dub. Bam is in a scrap. I think Bam is in for a tougher scrap than people think. That nigga's not no bum. He's fighting Raymond Ford too. I think Raymond Ford's gonna be in a tough scrap. I think he's gonna get the win, but I don't think that's gonna be a walk in the park for Raymond Ford either. But other than that, man, like I said, salute to James Benitez for the king counter. I'm gonna let you get some other callers next. Protect your mental health at all times. I'm out.
All right.
Great call, man. Great call. And it's a valid concern, man. We talked about that yesterday, man. When these young kids, they fight in front of their family and their friends, man. And they try to show out, man. It's a valid concern. It's definitely a valid concern, for sure.
I just seen this super chat. Now I gotta find this address for my man's and I have to go through all these texts. I need to keep this thing somewhere else. All right, my brother. I'm gonna find it this time. We got Matt Vieta with the $5. He says headset. Nez, drop the info for the Border Wars location, venue, and doors open details. Info. I'm looking for that in terms of the venue. We got Weedy with another 5. Okay, Weedy.
You may feel like it's your time,
MC 3369 celebrating his third super chat. He says, for the W, taking those headphones. Let's go. Edgar Granado's $5 headset. We got Nano with the hype super sticker, but that still goes towards the headset. Tevis with the $5 goes towards the headset. Oscar again. Oscar, shout out with the head. He says headset with the Kenichi emoji. We got Alejandro Haro with the polar bear emoji with the Kenichi bear headphones emoji. Edgar Granado's another 5 for the headset. Nano, 5 for the headset with the 2 boxing glove emojis. And the goal was reached at Nano. You're my last one, so I'll have to start backwards there. Edgar and Nano. All right, so the rest of y'all missed the cut. Y'all missed the cut, I believe. I don't think so. We gonna count them, though. Tevis, $5. Matt, $5 headset. Ryan Robertson, member for 4 months on a prospect level. And he said headset. It don't work like that. That's the member free chat. Mr. Quick, $5. Headset, salute emoji 2 times, TBB for life. Shout out to the jingle, word. Oscar, member for 18 months on a contender level. Just go ahead and send me the headset. They mines. Ace
Shout out to
Cannons,
Oscar.
$5. He put the Kenichi Bear emoji. I want the damn headset. Salute emoji. I'm having the same issue, Ness, with the push-up app. Thank God it's not just me, yo. I was arguing with, not arguing, but I was like, keep telling my wife, like, this fucking app don't work. It has me doing more. Cause you doing it, it ain't counting it, and now you still gotta get to whatever goal you had in mind. So it's like, killing me. They need to update that damn thing. Mr. Quick, member for 16 months. On paper, Keyshawn isn't deserving of this push, but his personality is undeniable. I think that's the difference. Gotta be apologetic and put yourself out there if you want the big fights. Salute emoji. DC3 $2 tip. I'm a campaign for Golden Boy and PBC Bellis. And we got Jay in LA.
What's up, Ness? How you doing?
All good.
Hey, I love you guys' topic today. I love this whole competition between promoters. If we can't get set free fights between fighters, at least promoter versus promoter sets up a little bit of a fun atmosphere, because then we do get the cross promotional fight and fighters that we want to see together, right? For the most part, we can see if we can do that. Super fights would be great, but at least these hold us over to give us some good action between promotional companies and not just staying in house or on my side of the street. At least now we got somebody walking these little guys, halfway across the street so they can fight the other guys, right? So that's a good thing for boxing. I definitely I'm with that for sure. The other thing that you talked about earlier, Ness, I really like that you talked about it, because I think as a sport, boxing would be much better if we had referees that would enforce this. I'm totally in agreement. If somebody got hurt and then they had to hold on to kind of survive, I understand that. You're trying to survive, as long as it's not excessive and you can kind of get yourself out. Now, I prefer somebody like, Parner Whitaker or other fighters who they just stay in the pocket, move away, use defensive mechanisms to not have to hold and get away from those combinations and punches. But we got to get rid of those guys that punch and hold. Perfect example. I remember my friends and I, we came up with a term. Remember Vladimir Klitschko back in the day, big old guy. Once he got knocked out, basically he just would punch the smaller guys and then hold on and lay his body on for like 8 rounds. Boring. Horrible for boxing. Horrible for the heavyweight fight game. And then, of course, he'd knock him out because he tired them out afterwards, right? But there was one instance, I believe it was the fighter Bryant James, an American fighter, where the referee actually warned Vladimir Klitschko several times and then penalized his ass to the point where Vladimir no longer held on and didn't do what we called it a bitch clinch from that on, because he was literally clinching at every single moment, right? Not letting the other guy get his shots off, not really letting us see boxing skills, right? Not offensive skills nor defensive skills. Once the referee penalized that guy and he didn't hold on, guess what happened? That fight got a lot more exciting, and Jennings actually started winning rounds. If boxing would do that more often with all these modern fights, like you said, clinching should only be when you're trying to survive. Once you're done with that, you shouldn't be punching and holding, or if somebody's coming to punch you, you shouldn't be holding on as a defensive tactic. They should start winning that right away and penalizing. And I think we all get more exciting fights, real skills of offense and real skills of defense. What's your thoughts on that, Ness?
I mean, you echoing my sentiments, man.
Right?
I want refs to be more strict. I think they need to immediately warn and threaten point deductions. Just overall have more control.
You may feel like it's your time.
It's kind of like they can steer the
do what
ship
they want.
into a good fight, right? They could steer the fight into like a good pattern of an exciting fight and skillful fight for us fight fans, right?
No, for sure.
Well, love that you brought it up, man, because it's something we need to talk about amongst fans here, and definitely the professional and referee ranks need to sharpen up on that. That's going to better our sport, man. Love what you do out there, Ness.
And
Much appreciated.
entertainment value, bro. Like also people don't really want to see clinching. So, the minute you try to nip that in the bud, the better for the watching fan.
For sure. UFC realized that, they started saying less ground game, more stand up, and look how much more popular it got with that action going on. But I appreciate you, Ness. Appreciate this whole community. Let's keep boxing moving. We got an upsurge and let's keep it going.
Let's go,
Thank you
champ.
again.
All right.
Salute.
So we need callers because I still got to put everybody's name in here, and it's gonna take some time as it was a lot of names. So we got Boxiana. What up?
Good morning. Shout out to the Balding Boys. Guest with unknown hair status. Hope everybody is having a great day.
Unknown hair
The-
status. You're terrible.
what? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Get used to it. It's
I'm
set. It's
used to it.
done. This is the relationship.
I'm used to it. It's all
New,
good.
new sir, I don't mean to offend you. That's my joke. This the balding voice here because they have minimal hair. So I get to laugh at them about it. We get to get a good joke. So don't be offended if I did. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
no
Um,
way.
I before I get started, I Brandon said something that was like pretty accurate. He said, y'all get on here and y'all talk about the back call and it's like a family. Shout out to Stick Talk. He had surgery yesterday. So if y'all cool with Stick, reach out to him, check out on him, make sure he's straight. He got home from the hospital yesterday. So just a FYI to the people. Um, I hear y'all talking about Keyshawn, and it's so crazy because all I hear is criticize, criticize, criticize. He going at home, he going to fight. Keyshawn has to make up in his mind that he know what he got to do. This is going to be a difficult fight. I don't think that Keyshawn and Bomac took this lightly. I think he know what he going into. Keyshawn tends to display a lot of nervous energy before his fight, and it's every fight. I see that when we do our show, like when he gets ready to fight, he's always this same kind of guy. I think he's just kind of like awkward, and that's just him. Um, I think it's in the bag. It's going to be a tough fight, but I want everybody to stop trying to compare Keyshawn to Madagascar. They are not the same fighter. Hitchison, Riches. I don't know what that boy's name is, but I'm angered that he got two last names. So his name is Melvin. Melvin isn't that good to me. So to try to compare Richardson Hitchens and Keyshawn, we can't do that because Keyshawn is overall a better fighter than that guy. So it's definitely going to be a tough fight for Keyshawn, but Keyshawn is going to pull it out, and he needs to pull it out in a manner where I ain't gonna say us, these but judgy boxing fans won't be critiquing and like trying to judge him so much because they didn't do what they thought he was gonna do. So I think it's gonna be a good fight. Keyshawn by decision because I don't think he's gonna stop him. That's gonna be a big old man tonight. So the 5-on-5, I'm going with Golden Boy. I think I said that the other day. I'm super excited for this. Shout out to Turkey Al Sheik. I think Turkey Al Sheik is doing his best to make boxing better. We're getting good fights. We're seeing guys that are normally not challenged being challenged. So shout out to Turkey for saving boxing. I hope that everybody get on board with it. I know everybody got that second win. Maybe I should think about it. I don't know about him. Something is off, but Turkey is doing his BESS to save boxing. So shout out to all my veterans because I might not be here on Monday. Booyah to my Navy people. Y'all get out tonight, this weekend, celebrate because we did our biggest. I hope everybody have a great day. Shout out to my back call sons, the Balding Voice, guests with unknown hair status. Y'all have a great weekend.
All right. Thank you for
All
calling
right.
in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not done. I'm only on name number 10, so we need
I was
some
about to say,
time.
man, you better get moving.
Dub, we need some time.
Yo, how the audio?
Straight.
That's what's up, man. Yo, who gave us the counterpunch?
Oh man, that is buried.
It was,
Someone. Okay, that was
it was
DC3. DC3, right? DC3. He gave her $20 for three counter punches or four. Yeah, DC3.
Yo, shout out DC3, man. Real caller right there. Yo, shout out TBV. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. Shout out to the panel. TBV community. We here. Oh, man. Stone Bone. Brother. Everybody got to give my brother some grace, man. You know what I'm saying? Stone Bone just frustrated. That Bud needs to get down and lay down with the PBC, and he need to do it again for the fights that we want to see. He may be disgruntled that Bud and Canelo not going to happen after he saw the recent news about Canelo and Bob finalizing the fight with Beat Beef. So he's just but he one of the ones that been ignoring the obvious. Ben, like when I said Bud needed to go over to PBC and fight Errol on Showtime, he called me a game banker. I'm like, bro, that's boxing. I don't know if you know what's been going on in boxing, but if you want to get the fight there, what Devin had to do for Loma, you got to do these things, man. Bob told Devin to his face, you signed with the wrong promoter. You're not getting a Loma fight. But then Devin did what he had to do. That's just, I don't know, man. People you try to just lay the breadcrumbs out there, and people, call you a game banker. But, he probably thought that Bud and Errol was going to happen on Black Prime or something. I'm not sure. Where's Black Prime today? We don't know. Then you go to exaggerating the facts saying Errol ain't fought in 3 years. It's been 1.5, man. Like we just got an Errol and Fandora schedule. I mean, it's reported to be happening soon. Just wait on it, man. It's on the way. Rollout will continue. When someone say it ain't no fish in the ocean, man, you just got to give them grace. The haters of PBC, man, then they'll say that ain't no fights on Amazon, like they just ain't see Zoo and Barkroom for free. That just happened. Don't let the hate cloud your intelligence. I'm gonna give Ness a chance. You know what I'm saying? To walk back let walk back and get unclouded. 'Cause I know it clouded your judgment. The show and the enthusiasm for PBC can kind of probably make you want to be a detractor and for the show entertainment. But then it seemed like you kind of threw Dan Raphael under the bus. I know you don't want to mess up that alliance. I know you go hard for Dan Raphael. I didn't see you on this show burn bridges, keep people off the show. Said Rick Glazer ain't this, ain't that. He ain't Dan Raphael. When I say David and David is happening in January, I'm only going off what your boy Dan the man, as you call him, reported.
And I'm only going off the fact that
I'm only
nothing is scheduled. So,
Hey
two
man,
things could be right.
hey, you're right. And Box Rec scheduled
Dan is
AJ versus.
reporting what his sources tell him about a fight that hasn't happened or been scheduled. Dan got the inside info, but it ain't been scheduled.
Yeah.
He ain't got that inside info.
Yeah, man, it's a very credible source. What you said? How many years you said he got? How many years?
Is it scheduled? Is it scheduled?
I'm
Is
asking
it
you a
scheduled?
question.
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you,
All
man.
right.
How many years
All
you said
right.
Dan Raphael
All
got
right.
in the game?
At least 30.
At least 30. I remember that number. I just wanted to see if you did, because you kind of forgot yesterday
I
when
ain't
you
forget.
said that.
I ain't forget.
Hey man, and Box Rick, I like Box Rick. It's a great source to see
No
record
schedule has
history.
it though. No schedule has it.
As
Not just box
but
rec.
but Box Rick also scheduled AJ and Fury. Like they actually put that on as a date, as a scheduled fight, AJ versus Fury. When Wilder
I guess they learned from putting
saying?
potential fights versus putting scheduled fights.
Hey man,
Hey, nice
don't
backfire
just
there.
use Box Rick. We got to use
Rick.
credible sources. 30 years in the game, credible sources. He said January 25th or February. You got Spence, and then my boy Stonebone. He said Tank. Or the fight canceled. The fight been pushed back, so don't worry, man. The rollout continues. It's happening. I mean, you can't run the game every year like PBC ran the game last year, but Amazon has still put on great fights, great events this year. And the rollout will continue, man. January, we look forward to it. Breadcrumbs. Thank you, Al Hammond. Shout out PBC. Shout out TBV. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself.
All right. I am not done. We only at 22. So we got
Damn, man.
Demo.
You got to get these headphones out, man.
No, we gonna give him out.
Chop, chop.
I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna get it done.
Yo, can you hear me?
I just don't want to skip nobody either. What up?
Yep.
How I sound? I'm in my work truck right now.
Straight.
All right. So first thing first, I gotta say this shit because it just cracked me up. I'm riding through these Houston streets right now. If anybody from Houston knows Sam Houston Tollway, Bellway 8, whatever you want to call it. So I just got off the freeway and then I got to a stoplight. I got my TBV playing and shit, but I got the windows down. This white guy, he rose up next to me, older guy too. So like I'm not too sure where he comes from, corporate America, whatever the fuck the case may be. But this white older guy pulled up next to me. He heard your voice and he started screaming, "Hey, shout out TVV, man, shout out!" So I
Get
started
the
laughing.
fuck out of here.
Wow.
Where you at? Where
Bro,
you
it's a
at?
small world.
Where you
I'm in
at?
Houston, like I'm in Houston
What?
right now. I just got off at Beltway 8
That's
West Road. Like,
crazy.
everybody. Yeah, like it's so crazy how many people that I know now that know of the show. You know what I'm saying? They hear your voice and they're like, "Oh, that's the dude from the boxing voice and shit." So it just be cracking me up. I just had to throw that out there.
That's
But yeah,
sick,
shout out
yo.
to the show, man.
Salute.
You think, man. Yes, sir. But yeah, and shout out Johnny, man. I'm the one that sent in the counter, not the counter punch, the five, and was telling you I had subscribed on 2 accounts. I see the work you putting in, man. Just gotta let you know it don't go unnoticed. But
Yo,
to the
appreciate
call,
that, brother. Appreciate that.
show. But yeah, to the call, man. Shout out Boxiana too, cause she said something that a lot of people ain't really been saying. Keyshawn always kind of had this jitteriness about him, but I can't remember who the other guy was, but y'all said he was saying big words. He also said this shit too. We know Keyshawn before the
Ain't
week.
that
He
Carrie?
already, yeah, Kerry G, I think. So we know before the week, Keyshawn already was, kind of hyperactive. And we know what weed do for you. It kind of slow you down, mellows you out. He used to be a little more settled. Now without the weed, whether he doing it or not, on the side, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is, he ain't doing it as much. You can fucking tell. Like his energy is totally different. Maybe he has like hyperactiveness, ADHD, whatever you want to call the shit, but you can tell like it's not nervous energy. He's just a jittery guy. You know what I'm saying? So I that's what I chalk it up to. But to the live that happened after, he was a little bit. I'm not gonna say cocky or nothing like that, but the fact he talking about fuck it, I'm gonna just go up to 147 after this. You seem like you kind of looking over this dude. He was a tough fight for Hitchens. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that y'all on the same level, but I seen a sparring between them years ago. So we know Hitchens is a former boxer. Keyshawn, Rummy 5, I sent it to you. Keyshawn is less of a boxer than Hitchens is, so he gonna stand in
You
that
may
pocket,
feel like it's
especially
your
being at
time,
home. He want to put on the show at
but
home. So he gonna be trying to whoop something at home. If he and this the thing, Limos like to fight inside. Limos got a sneaky, like quick overhand right. I'm sitting there rewatching that fight too. He
Where you
got a
found it
sneaky
at? Where
overhand
you
right.
found it at? Is it the real?
It was on YouTube. I did see you say you watched it. I saw the full one on YouTube last night and the highlights. So if it's off of there, you probably right, because I did see it my damn self. So I don't know what's
Yeah,
up with
man.
that shit. I
I
haven't
only
went to go
see
look.
I only see a copy. It ain't the real one. Like I watched the fucking the Zone had that shit on out there. Now it's gone.
I saw the premier
I'm
boxing champions tag around the shit. But either way, like
let me
Limos have a
try that.
sneaky overhand right, and we saw Nahir Albright. Now I don't know if y'all want to say Keyshawn was hurt or not, but I say Keyshawn was hurt because I was there in person. I watched him get clipped by Albright with that right hand. I want to say it was like the 11th round, 11th round or something like that. If Limos catching with that shot, he can be hurt. I'm not saying he gonna lose or anything, but you being at home trying to put on a show, you fuck around and get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's to say they're gonna give you them rounds like Hitchens? Because Hitchens was doing more boxing, so you can say, oh, hit and not get hit kind of shit. Man, that's why. But with bro standing in the pocket, you get clipped and get hurt, them rounds are going to Limos. So he gonna have to be careful in that shit. I'm being honest. But shit, outside of that, I'm gonna keep on banging the drum for my boy Bam, cause I know Venom don't fuck with that, and I'm gonna keep banging the drum for my boy Abdullah Mason, cause Tip Bayless and a lot of other motherfuckers don't fuck with that either. But yeah, regardless of what rounds you put Abdullah in, he's gonna make it a short night for the most part. So like him, whether he's in a 6, 8, 10, or 12, he ain't going to full rounds most of the time. So it's just wasting until they start giving him the bag. He might as well be in the shortest fights you can because he getting these niggas out of there. We can't be upset with who they putting in front of him. If they don't believe in him, he believe in himself. A lot they didn't believe in Crawford, and until Crawford believed in himself and jumped in there on what you said, like a couple days notice, couple weeks notice, and when it took the title, I believe. Yeah, so I mean, you gotta sometimes you gotta take that sacrifice. So if they would have offered that fight, I don't think Mason would have took it to be a replacement for Keyshawn. But yeah, like I believe he the goods. He gonna be at the top at the end of this shit. But yeah, man, I just wanted to tap in real quick because I sent my little 5 and I'm trying to win them Kenichi Bears, trying to keep the show going. All these other niggas don't need it. I'll be out here putting in the work, playing the game so I can use it for the game side. I can use it outside running, putting the miles in. I can follow on the bag, man. So yeah, roll it, spin that motherfucking wheel, yeah, and let that go to Demo, man. I'm about to send you that 5. Shout out.
All right.
You may feel like it's your
Salute,
time,
Demo.
but it's not your time.
Yeah, I'm just double checking because it looks like a few people, maybe 3 people sent. Y'all got in late. Remember, which means y'all
Yeah, I
not
think it
in.
was like 3 people. Yeah.
I was the third one. I'm in there, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, so I'm counting backwards now, but boy, is it hard to count to 30 people without getting distracted during a live show. Let me tell you.
I'm rooting for D, man. He's showing me love, man.
All right, so
Get them headphones.
let me do this now. Let me try to get this in. 1, 2. Mm, 8, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So it might be 5. 1, 2. Fuck, I fucked up again. Trying to do it a second time. Mother freaker. Yo, you killing me with your typing.
Oh, shit.
And you ain't
My
even holding
bad.
me down. He know I'm counting. My man letting us go with dead air. So it certainly is
My bad.
5 of you that sent while it was too late. I have no control. Edgar Granados, you are the last person to get in. And you are in there multiple times. I don't know exactly how many, but you made it. Matt, one of your multiples didn't make it, Vieta. Some of those are on the out, but we're gonna go ahead and do this. We got 30 people in there. We going for the spin. Tevis, nope. Oh, Tevis, it is you.
Tevis.
I was about to say B. Paulie. It would have been crazy if it was Paulie because he's like, yo, I don't even want it. I just want the jingle. And that was the only $5 he sent. So if it would have landed on him, that would have been crazy. Tevis, you did multiple, so I'm sure you're happy. Make sure you contact me so we can send this out for tomorrow. And remember, we will be doing the Keyshawn glove giveaway for the live fight chat. As soon as the fight starts, we're gonna start accepting for the glove giveaway, and then we'll announce it once the fight is over, who won it. Looks like we got to all the callers. And let me check the super chats as I was busy getting that together. We got DC3, $2. Al Heyman versus Bob Arum at the T-Mobile. Who y'all got? Laugh out loud. I would rather their stables at the T-Mobile. Top Rank versus PBC would be great because, I did say earlier Top Rank versus Warren, and Warren is doing good on these boxing streets, but he doesn't really have that American stable like that. It would be good to get a Top Rank PBC going now that we got a Golden Boy Matchroom. And then, Warren, who came out on top in the last one, let him, wait for the winner. Let him wait for one of those winners to go at. We got Stone Biggs. Okay, Stone Biggs, not to be confused with Stone Bone. He says, yo, Ness, you got to try that permanent marker strain at Hardin. Yo, I hope you use my code TBV and got that 15% off. Permanent marker, I'm going to have to remember that, bro. I'm going to have to remember that. Damn. I usually only go for the deals because you know me. I need to smoke by the boatload. We got James Benitez with a counterpunch for Stone Bone, speaking of. And Kerry G says $2. Show TBV got Sway at the hangout spot, almost 1,000. Did he mean swag? Or is Sway some new slang that I'm too old for?
Got Sway at hangout spot almost.
Maybe I'm too old for that. We got CYP counter, courtesy of DC3.
Yo, yo.
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 Yo, yo. Yo, man, you know what? I do like my man Keyshawn. I do like his attitude. I do, man. I definitely do. And I put my money on the kid. Whoop dude ass. I don't know why dude came in so goddamn heavy. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's going on in boxing, man. Shit crazy. And shout out to Jake Paul. Y'all know I'm a Jake Paul supporter. Hope I say it's not that I want Mike Tyson to get his ass whooped. Nah, it's not really that. It's like when you a warrior, man, you fight to the end, dog, and that's it. Like if Mike Tyson wins, that's not gonna be his last fight. I want y'all to know that. All y'all dudes who saying, man, he's too old, he shouldn't do this. Jake is taking advantage. If Mike Tyson wins, he's fighting again and again. Mike Tyson don't care about y'all feeling sorry for him. He just want to fight. Like, don't feel sorry for a warrior, dog. That's insulting. Let him go in there and see what happened. I think he'll get that ass whooped. But then again, the pressure of getting in there with a dude who intimidates you is real. See, some of y'all ain't really never fought because you back down from dudes who are bigger than you because you pussy. But there's a reason why you back down, because they put fear in you. They give you them bubble guts. They get you tense. You don't even know. You don't even ball your fist up. That's how scared you are. Like that shit is real, right? So I don't know if Jake Paul has gotten past that and he feel like Mike Tyson is too old, so I'm not afraid. But it is different when you look at that man and you see him. He still look crazy. Let's keep it real. He still may bite you. Now, I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to be funny. Mike Tyson is not mentally okay up there, But if you stay away from him long enough to get him tired, fatigue will kill all monsters. Remember that. Fatigue will kill all monsters, not kryptonite. Fatigue will kill all monsters. So if he stay away from him long enough to get him tired, he'll whoop his motherfucking ass, which is what I think he will do. So yeah, let's get ready for that. And I still, early, I'm gonna say it now. I got Fury in the rematch, so we can book that shit now. I got Fury in the rematch. Stop playing with your food and go eat, motherfucker. Oh, and just got the new ring. I showed it to Ness. Why y'all niggas think I'm playing? You know what I'm saying? Ring big as fuck in my gym. Just got that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Border Wars is coming, and I'm not fucking playing, cause I got an intimidation factor, and we gonna see how cool Keem is when I get in his fucking face. And he got to keep this big old motherfucker off of him who ain't scared of nothing, ain't never been scared of nothing, and will fight anybody anytime. And I don't plan on losing. CYP out.
And where are we?
Shout out to CYP with the promo. Wars February
Nice video.
2025 is going down.
Shout out to CYP.
Got Stonebone. You got a counter for James Benitez. Kerry G, we got to that. Demo for punching after the bell. We got it. Looks like we got time to drop a bomb for this fat $100 Zell, courtesy of Edward. I don't know if you got another name, but we gonna call you by your Zell name, Edward. Salute with the salute emoji. He says, keep rocking out, champ. Or we gonna keep it going. We gonna keep it going, man. Let's drop the bomb. Shout out, Edward. We appreciate you. Right now, we at 233,224, man. We need more subscribers than that. What's going on? Damn it. DC3, what up? Bro, I'm trying to get to this Millie right here, man.
Yo.
Yo.
Hey, I was with that shit. I was saying Al Heyman versus Bob Arum. I ain't talking about they stable.
I know. I said I would rather they're stable. I understood you.
But nah, though, man. Nah, man. What, like, bro, I don't never win shit, man. You feel me? That shit, that's Tevis, man. Send them headphones, bro. You see that shit roll right past my name, my nigga. See? A nigga I don't never win shit, my nigga. That shit is crazy, my nigga. I don't got no luck with the is the spin thing rigged, this? Is it rigged? You feel me?
Nah, man.
This
nah.
shit,
I mean,
man,
Tevis would feel that way, wouldn't feel that way because he won a book and now he won a fucking headset.
Yeah, we gotta start putting Tevis' name on it because he winning too much, my nigga. You feel me? Hey, Ollie, it's some dude. Who is that, Ness? They won like 3 pairs of Kenichi bands. Who is that?
Oh, that's
somebody got like 3 pairs.
Mad Bent 100.
See, come on. That's what I'm saying, man. Come on, man. I don't got no luck, man. What's the deal, man? What's going on, man? What's the deal, man? I just want to call in and say that I don't got no luck, man. I'm out, man. I'm out.
All right. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. And if you want to keep the show going, you already know you need to call in. It is Friday. We are back, 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time or slightly earlier. It might even be 3. Let me see if I can find my email and see what time. Actually, let me just check the freaking ESPN app, what time they started.
I think, hold on, I checked it last night. What was it, 5:30? If I'm not mistaken.
Damn, don't say that. That means 2:30 on the East. On West.
Wait. Don't quote me.
Nah, I'm checking it myself, bro, because we on 2 different time zones. And it looks like we got 3:15 over here, so that is an earlier start than normal.
So 6:15. Okay, 6:15.
Yeah. So we are starting earlier. Let me see the bout sheet. Well, not really bout sheet, but at least the schedule on BoxRec. Okay, so we got Keon Davis is going to be the debut, and plus Robert Merriweather. Yeah, I guess I'm starting at 3:15, fellas. Damn, I'm starting early as fudge.
That's
Yeah, it's gonna be an early start, but yeah, I gotta watch Keenan, or is it Keon? It's Keon, and I gotta watch Merriweather, who's next. And let me make this bet though, cause I got this long. Damn, maximum 8 selections allowed for valid round robin. No, we don't want no round robin. We want that. We're gonna go ahead and make this bet. What happened here?
Are those orders on BoxRec always accurate, man? I feel like they're not always accurate.
What orders?
Like the fight order that you just called out, Keon Davis at the bottom. So that means he's opening.
That's not accurate. That's not accurate.
Them shits are not accurate, right?
No.
All right.
No, damn, bro. I fucking fucked up my parlay by putting it round robin.
Damn, I'm pissed that JoJo's not fighting Nicholas Walters tomorrow. That fight would have been a banger.
Word. All right, let me see. Tip Bellis, what up?
Oh damn, I didn't even know I was on. You?
Yo.
Yeah, man. Get ready to tune in tomorrow, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn Davis. Yeah, man. Shout out to Boxiana, man. I'm glad she called in to talk about Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying? Frank's father. You know what I'm saying? It's a good promo, man. It's a good promo.
What?
Um,
Frank's father?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Frank's father.
What you mean
Keyshawn,
by that?
Keyshawn Davis. You know what I mean by that, man. You know Frank shook at Keyshawn, man. That's just the truth of the matter. You know, I'm here to promote this weekend, man, because there's not a lot of promo going on for the fight fans, so I'm here to promote myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, shout out to Keyshawn, man. You know what I'm saying? Frank's father. You know, there's a lot of talk about Frank Martin being in the UK threatening callers and everything, man. You know, for a fight, but we gonna skip past that. Um, you know, we coming up on the closing months. That's when the polls start, man. When do the polls start? Just need to know.
For Call of the Year and stuff?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because you know,
I
I'm
gotta, I
probably finna
gotta, I
sweep the
gotta
floor
find
this.
out. Let me find out.
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm definitely about to sweep the floor, and I just want to thank all my competitors, man, for showing up. You know what I'm saying, Cliff? I just want to thank you for showing up. You know, who else, man? Who else? James Benitez. I want to thank you for showing up, man. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
had a good run this year, man.
speaking of showing up, anybody that wins an award, you can get the physical award at Border Wars. If not, you know, you just be happy that you got an award and you keep that mentally as a memento. But if you want a physical memento, we'll be giving out those awards at Border Wars.
Yeah, man, or y'all can show up to present me my award at Border Wars. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Either one, man. Either way y'all want to do it. Y'all want signed autographs? I can do all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want fan photo pictures? You know what I'm saying? Come get you one, man. You know what I'm saying? I just might charge you $5 for one, man. And shout out to everybody that sent me a counterpunch. Tavon, DC3, and I'm missing one more. It was somebody else who sent me a counter. James Benitez, man. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. You know, just trying to prolong the show a little bit, man. I just want to give a shout out to all the competitors this year, man. Shout out to CYP, man. You know what I'm saying? He told me I was gonna be top dog this year. And you know what I'm saying? I showed up. I balled out, man. You know, I did what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? TBX, we on top. And you know what I'm saying? We not gonna stop because come Border Wars, man, King gonna be here for the long run. You know what I'm saying? And you know, stick, man. Stick. You just gonna have to pay up, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to pay up, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to miss that prescription payment, man. You know what I'm saying? When you fill my pockets, bro. You know? Cause we showing up at Border Wars, man. We showing up at Border Wars. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, Ness. That's all I gotta say.
All right,
Main
damn.
event tips.
I'm being told by the producer that I gave 2 months for nominations last year. So I guess I got to get on this in the next few days. Maybe we'll do 1 month of nominations, the rest of this entire month for nominations, and then the whole December for votes, and then we'll you know, announce the winners on the new year and give out the awards February 22nd, 2025 at Border Wars in Tucson if you want a physical award. And if not, you know, we can send you like a virtual award that, you know, is like a virtual award, but physical award like we gave CYP and JP and Stainless and others, you have to be at an event. Stone Bone counter.
Yo, yo, yo.
What up?
What's the deal?
Chilling.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, I didn't, man. I was a little busy, Ness, man. I did hear one of Boxiana back call sons say my name, so I guess I should have came forward. But you know, and shout out to Tip, man. He is in the running because you know I had a busy year, Ness. You know, I done got married, bought another house out here in Omaha, you know, and had another baby. So I ain't had time to call in to be at the top like it usually be me and CYP. So I guess me and CYP sons should have a chance at it, you know, when we busy, right? So congratulations, Tech. The juniors have had a chance. I guess me and CYP busy, so our kids get a chance to do great things. But next, let's stop with the weirdo stuff. I didn't mention Bud once. These dudes are so in love with Terrence Crawford, they bringing him up. Next, which promotional companies 154-pound fighters have been fighting? There's only one PBC 54-pounder fighting, and it's Tim Tszyu. And he ain't even with Tim Tszyu. Who is Bachram with? He with Main Event. Who is Terrence Crawford with? Not with PBC. So Earl Spence and Fundor and Jamel Charlo, the PBC 54-pounders, are basically trophies. They sitting on the shelf, Ness. But he's sitting here talking stuff about a Terrence Crawford who's in a running to get a Canelo fight and got options to fight guys at 54. Earl Spence, I've seen him more in the club in the past 2 years than I've seen him in anything that got to do with boxing. Come on, don't play with me. Don't try to act like I'm on some emotional word. I'm sitting in my 4-car garage smoking a beautiful ale out of the pound. Not out of the 3.5, out of the pound. So life is beautiful. I have nothing to be mad about. My favorite fighter has
Smoke weed every day.
Right now. Offers to fight right now. Terrence Crawford cashed out $25 million fighting Earl, made another 10 plus fighting Majumov, and got deals on the table. Earl Spence, he dancing in the club. So why would I be jealous of what they doing when my favorite fighter is doing great things, about to fight the other great talent of the same generation as him, Canelo Alvarez? So we're talking about a generational talent versus generational talent, and you just talking about a bunch of guys with some jury running around the club drunk. I ain't on that. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the guys, man. Ness, you created a great community, man. I've been blessed to be around this for a decade long plus. Back when I was the illy in Nebraska. So I'm still him, even though I'm in Omaha right now. I'm in my beautiful house in Omaha, but I'm still strong in Colorado Springs. So when you out there, pull up and the turkey bag is on the house for you, man. Let me know next time you're in Colorado, please.
Appreciate you, champ.
Shout out to Stone and congratulations, man.
Yep.
Congratulations,
Congrats on the
man.
new home, man. I
For
tried
real, man.
that last year, man. I thought we was gonna cop another house. That shit did not work out. Ended up losing money. Shit was whack.
What you doing with the house up here? It's just collecting dust? You got somebody living in there?
Hell no. I want nobody shitting on my toilet, bro. No, sir. No, sir. My parents, you know, they frequent. I got a brother out there. He lives in the fuck is that? Ruskin.
Ruskin. I'm not familiar with Ruskin.
And then I got my mom and my dad out there too. So
All right. What's
yeah,
up?
they check it out. And I got a pretty good neighbor, which is crazy, yo. God is so good to me. I went to that neighborhood and I made 0 friends. The lady that lived behind me, I ran her out. I promise you they don't live there anymore because I came and I put a gate. She didn't like that, right? I have dogs. So she would, you know, my dogs would cross over there and we never had an argument about that ever. But I know what's coming. So I immediately put a vinyl gate. So my fence, it pissed her off because they had like these bushes on the property line. And it's like, bro, I don't give a fuck about your bushes. Like, this is my land. And,
Correct.
you know, I'm putting the fence. And she got mad and she went and got her papers. And I'm like, bro, I don't give 2 shits about your papers. Like, the city puts these metal pegs in the floor. So when you do get a fence, they come with the gun. And it's like, nah, this is your shit. So I la mandé pa'l diablo. I sent her to hell.
Pa'l
And
carajo.
I guess she controls that relationship. She made that man pack it up. They did. And obviously the word spread, but the person I thought would hate me, right, the most, like, I thought she was a fucking Karen. I swear to God. She ended up being a sweetheart, and she watches my house, man. So
Oh, that's
yeah.
what's up. Yeah, that's what's up.
I got lucky. So you know, we doing the all around getting healthy. You know, we still doing the steps. So we gonna up the challenge. We gonna start getting these pull-ups in. I don't know how y'all gonna do them, you know, and you cheaters, you just gonna cheat anyway. I haven't found an app that records the pull-ups, so if anybody wants to help, you can do so. I bought a pull-up bar, but I'm sending it back. It's just too much. It's too big. It's a monstrosity. Even though I want it, but it ain't gonna fit where I wanted it to where I wanted to hang it. So I'm sending it back and getting something a little simpler. Right now, I'm just actually doing them off my gazebo, man. Raw dog. I used the pool noodle, cut the pool noodle in half and put it on the 2x4, and it works fine. Honestly, it does.
Wow.
But I want to have the actual better grip, you know. So I had bought this one, and I'm sending it back. It ain't working, man. It's too big for where I want to hang it.
Yeah, that one looks kind of bulky,
But I want that because I
but
love
it's dope.
wide. I love wide. But it just ain't working. See, this is a 48. I needed that. I'm fucking 6'5", bro. So now I got this little damn, I fucked up. I got this other one I'm gonna show y'all. I mean, I don't even have it. They have to send me. But it should be getting here tomorrow. But it's a fucking regular straight bar. Hopefully it's good. Cause the bar is important, man. The bar is certainly important. So if y'all find an app, let me know. I do have an old app. It's just plain and simple. It's called Pull Ups. It doesn't really record the way I would want it to. And it doesn't have any nice, fancy, like, share your progress. It's a very old app. I've had that app for like 5 years. It's actually one of the apps that I would recommend for anybody that can't do pull-ups. Is one of those apps to train you to do 20 pull-ups straight. And they start you off, obviously, with different training methods so you can build yourself up. But again, you know, if you just do a simple Google search, which I'll do for you, and let's see what AI says, right? Wow, that's a new stat. 80% of men are able to do pull-ups? Get the fuck out of here. Bullshit.
I'm not even gonna comment on that. Shit, I don't remember the last time I attempted to do a pull up.
It says roughly half of all males can do between 1 and 5 pull-ups. I doubt that as well.
I could do one.
Yeah, I
could
guess
probably
one.
do like 2 or 3.
I guess one maybe. I don't know. I still doubt that. How many pull-ups can the average man do? The average man can do between 4 and 6. I don't know. I still doubt that too, man. And form. You know, form is important. But yeah, let's get them pull-ups in too. This way you got an all-around workout because there's a lot of you not going to the gym. So if you're getting your steps, you're doing your push-ups and pull-ups, you're going to be right. Shout out to Stainless. I guess his shit is real. He did like 400 yesterday too. I guess you're not a liar, man. That's wild that the other day you was not doing that many. But that's what happens with consistency, man. The body is a beautiful thing. You tell it what to do, and eventually it will get the job done. We got Rocky Rodriguez, member for 20 months on that champ level. Salute, my brother. 4 more. You have 2 years. He says, salute to all the Border Wars fighters. Yes, sir. DC3, $2. Weedy spent 30 and lost on the headphones. Why you hating on Weedy, DC3? With 2 laugh out loud emojis. Damn. DC3, $2. I got 100 on CYP since everybody going with Keem. The Real Turtle, $2 tip. I got 100 on Boots tomorrow. Take the bet. Counterpunch from DC3 for C-Dub. C-Dub, if you available. If not, we caught up and it will be rock and roll time. But we are back at 3:30-ish because you know they're going to be doing some fluff. I doubt they're going to walk right out. But actually, I'm going to set up for exactly 3:15 in case they do start off early. I don't want to miss anybody. So it's actually good that we got an early show. This way there's enough time between this show and the next show in terms of getting ready.
Shout out to the community, man. They're coming through for me. I'm still down by 80, but I'm getting closer. So I appreciate y'all. Definitely check me out at the Hangout spot on YouTube. Subscribe. We got the fire interviews. We holding down Florida for TBB.
Let's do it. No. So we're not going to get that counterpunch from DC3 for C-Dub. C-Dub, where you at? Breadcrumbs. Where you at? Where you at? Breadcrumbs. All right. Ness, GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Salute. We right back at it. 3:15 Pacific Standard Time, which is 5:15 Eastern. We're going early. 45 minutes earlier than normal. 45 minutes earlier than normal. Peace.